It's only entertainment.
Sorry, no lo siento.
Oh, B.O.B. How's everything? Everyone's settled? Everyone's good?
We are
It's
settled.
nice and fresh in here?
Yes.
We need it colder or what?
No, it's beautiful. I love
Everyone's
it.
well fed?
Yes.
Yes.
Shout out to Mama, Chris X, Matt.
Amazing
Shout
taquitos.
Cocina de Pati.
Yes, it was so
Pati?
good.
That's your mom's name, Pati?
We call her mommy here, though.
Don't do that.
I like Mama Dukes.
Mama Dukes.
Mama Dukes.
Yeah, moms.
Mama Dukes it is.
Yeah. We good? We settled in?
I'm amazing. Are you guys amazing?
I'm feeling great today.
Me too.
Good energy.
The
We have a
energy's
guest
amazing.
co-host today.
Yeah. Hey, Pierre. How
What's
are
up?
you?
What's up? What's up?
Pierre, you want to come outside?
Come outside. Magnolia Flip. What is it? Magnolia what?
In Riverside, I Millie Rock.
Yeah.
Hide it in my sock.
I felt
Hide
it's
it in
gonna
my
be an amazing
vape
show,
socks.
guys. Amazing show.
I might keep these raffle prizes.
Keep them.
I'm a win.
Well, we need to start raffling more stuff. I know you have a couple things to raffle, but I think I'm gonna probably do. I don't know. I was thinking a gift card of Visa, or should we do like a restaurant? What do you guys think?
Visa.
Visa. How much?
At least 200.
200.
Damn.
Chump change.
You know what, Fabian? We eventually we're gonna have to start investing into this to grow it. And it's sad that we have to do those. Hey, tag someone, follow, and then you qualify to get the raffle, right?
Yeah.
But that's like
But that's how
a
you
hack.
build, that's how you build a
radio
following.
hack.
So
a hack.
I've been doing a test lately on how to make a winner and everything. I did find an app how to get a winner, and it's crazy that I was doing it, and one of my videos, guess what popped up a lot? I mean, I think it was a sign.
Someone famous or someone regular?
Someone regular.
Can we say their name or no?
Yeah.
Lily.
It was Marissa. The bitch was popping out. I mean, it's a sign. I'm kidding.
Baby G.
Baby G.
Yo, you know what? You know what's sad about her not being here no more? She had the hardest drop.
Yeah, she did.
Marissa, sorry, los das way. And I can still have it in here, but I'm petty, so I took it out.
Hey, but she's still in the house though.
But she's always
She
there.
is. She's always here in
gonna be a
memory.
memory right there.
Because she was fun on here,
She was.
and I'm not saying she'll maybe never make a return, but
She might be a special guest.
Exactly.
You don't know.
exactly. I think I like rocking out probably just us two
Yeah,
for
me
a
too.
minute, and it's kind of just interchange.
I've been watching her. She was like, "Wow, this is pretty fun, and I like it."
Hey, props, Fabian.
Are we agreeing to something?
we showed up the last two
That's a
episodes.
first.
I know.
That's a
I'm actually shocked to hear this.
I have a lot of my friends that have told me that the value that Fabian brings onto the show, and and I told Fabian this the other day is that we're still getting to know each other.
Yeah.
We know each other at work and shit like that, but it was never on a personal level.
They're
So-
outside of work.
yeah.
So now we're getting to know how like our habits, how I react to things, how my personality is, and that's a challenge in that. But that's why I fuck with him so much because he's down to work through the bullshit.
I am.
A lot of people would be like, man, fuck Chris, I'm out. And I get it, I get that too, bro. But at the same time, like this shit it's not a job, but to make this shit really grow, you have to take it serious. And I can tell he takes it serious.
I am.
Because
I am.
he wouldn't be feeling away if he wasn't taking it serious. So
I think there's so much potential here, and I know that we can do it. It just, we have to just stick to it, and we're gonna be. I'm telling you, this shit. The vibe that I have right now, it's like it's gonna happen. It's gonna hit eventually, and we're gonna be like, "What's up now, bitches?"
dead ass, bro, dead ass. People are gonna be reaching out to us finally, like, "Yo, come on." Even though we have that now to a small extent, but when it really works, bro, we out of here. Once we get Jenny 69, we out of here. Yo, wait, I'm about to drop this reel too. Watch,
Drop it.
I'm gonna drop this reel, bro, because that's how I'm gonna get her attention.
I'm gonna give props to Jenny69 because I did saw she was doing an interview with I forgot who
The makeup dude.
the makeup dude, and let me tell you, he did an amazing job. And Jenny69, I'm gonna you did good, bitch. You did good. She was so into it, and I was like, wow, like
She looked like it was her quinceañera, huh?
yeah, that big old hair, girl. But I loved it. I loved the whole thing, and I was like, wow, I was impressed of the whole fucking thing. I was like, I kind of like her, but I don't like her, but I do like her. But it's just weird. I have a weird
love-hate.
Yeah, it is. Like Marissa. I mean, sorry, girl. No offense.
Shout out to Marissa.
Yo no estoy
Baby
faking
G.
the funk, así soy yo. Me encanta la mota, me encanta ser buchona vibes.
Big
Me
facts.
encanta ese estilo de vida, me encanta el dinero también. Tienes que tener los huevos grandotes y yo los tengo colgando.
Colgando.
That's how I have them right
Let
now.
'em hang.
Well, the hot's coming, bro. That's the best thing about summer. Your nuts just hang low.
I know, and they smell amazing.
I mean,
The only thing that sucks is they stick to your thighs more.
That's
but
the best part too. Like,
that's not the best part.
oh wow,
That's not the best part.
you ham, motherfucker.
you don't like it?
Nah.
Why?
I like when I feel them going like that in my shorts.
Have you? I'm not gonna lie. I usually just stand there and like,
Don't you wear jock straps though?
no fool. Why would I wear that?
I thought gays that was a gay thing.
I tried it once. It was really uncomfortable. It was just
I
maybe.
mean, you wear like panties though, right? Not like girl panties, but you know, like the tidy whities.
He wears tangas backwards.
no,
You don't
I
wear
wish.
boxers or
Yeah.
The
briefs.
G-strings?
He wears G-strings backwards and
No,
not.
I did the lingerie, like, you know, the see-through ones, for like somehow I don't know. I bought one,
But
and I
like the
tried
booty
it out.
shorts ones.
Yeah, like the one that see-through and everything. That shit, my wearables were like sticking out, like it was just uncomfortable.
So yeah, you like the you guys. I feel like all gays wear those like the cute underwear.
in my opinion,
Cute-
I
cute
just
print.
wear the cute
The
ones
cute
that
print.
no, I just wear really bright colors.
Like the hands with the
Yeah,
hearts.
that's what I mean.
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
like the ones that just go to your like cut off. Right
Like,
here.
like
What
I
do you
feel
mean?
Fabian has like a
don't
pair
wear
of
the-
boxers.
No, I wear the briefs.
like my underwear stop down here.
No.
no, mine's up right here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you have a pair of boxers with like your fiance's face on it.
You know what? I was
Like-
thinking about doing
like a
that for
bunch.
his birthday. That'd be kind of cute.
Yeah.
But him going like, ah.
I weigh. Right in the middle.
Yes.
that goes back to the you know, you gotta be extra for your man's birthday.
Of course. I definitely agree. You know, it's funny about that. You were talking about the, you know, the rule that you put if sex is mandatory.
Yeah.
Dude, so many people were saying yes, 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 yes,
Well,
yes.
yeah.
There was one person that said
It's-
no. So I look at the person and said no, and it was my tia. I was like, bitch, you out.
She's not getting none. That's what. Welcome to the club, Tia.
And I was gonna call her.
Cheese spot's not working.
I'll drink to that.
And I was gonna call her and tell her, my tia, you need to support me. Don't put no. Like, I'm gonna put you in blast now. But I didn't though.
And you did.
I did
Just
now.
right now.
Oh shit! I just did right now.
But shout out to the
Fuck
tios that be
up.
listening. Shout out to the tios that be listening. The moms, the dads,
Yes.
the people our age, man. I just feel like we cover a diverse audience.
Yes,
We don't. I don't
now.
think we just have one specific age group. Because even when I look at the analytics, it's 50-50 male and female that are tuning into the
Right.
page. And even age wise, it's between 25 and 40 is our
Wow.
is our demographic.
That's good though.
That's shit.
That's
To me, that's fire.
amazing.
That means we're covering a lot of ground. It's just about getting this shit more awareness, getting it more up. Like
I
right
mean,
now, we went on live and I
was impressed.
You know what's my biggest fear about going live though?
What?
You know why I never do it on my Instagram or stuff like that? It's because I get so how do you say it discouraged when I see two people viewing, one person viewing. That shit really bugs me.
I
I need the
agree with you.
validation.
I agree with you, but you have to like take that chance, and that's where you start off.
Yeah, I know.
Little by little. Like today, we were going live in your page and went all the way to 4.5K people liking our shit.
That's I never.
That shit was immaculate.
I never
After that,
tested
we
it.
got blocked.
I wonder why. I think it was the trans shit.
I don't remember even you saying anything like
No,
that.
I did, huh? I said something about
I
fat
don't know if it
trans.
was after.
You know, I think we're gonna have to
think it was
record
after.
this. We're gonna have to do the recording screen to see what the fuck we fucked up and just better ourselves.
Well, I think they should tell us. They just give you like a brief description of
Well,
like.
I did went into it and like, you know, I don't agree with it because next time this happens, warn me about it and I
Right.
send my information. So it's gonna take 24 hours so I can get information
But
back.
it tells you who did it. It doesn't tell you who.
No, it's actually people looking at our stuff and they're gonna judge us if we're appropriate for it.
I think it was either that or the AI bots that be hearing the shit.
But it doesn't matter. We got almost more than a lot of likes.
Sorry,
was-
no lo siento.
Man. Well, guys, we have such a show today to give you guys. We have a bunch of topics to get to.
Oh,
we have
man.
someone extra in here giving us the thoughts and opinions. So let me see. Let me get the vibes going. Let me get the vibes
Here
going.
we go.
Let me get it.
Oh.
Bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Sorry No Lo Siento. I am Chris X, man. I got Fabzilla in the building. I got Pierre in the building.
What up, what up, what up?
I got Mayori in the building.
Hey.
Renese in the building.
Man, lover
If
boy.
you don't know about Aventura, you're too young.
I love Aventura. Especially when having birthday sex.
I think anytime, not just birthday sex, baby. Let's be real.
I know, but it's aventura. Come on. No lo siento. Shut the fuck up over there.
Vibe out, settle in, settle in. Wherever you at right now, settle in. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here tapped into Sorry No Lo Siento. And I appreciate you wholeheartedly. I really do.
Oh my God. You don't want him, Marissa? I mean... We're nasty. Ooh, remix.
Ay, way.
Ooh.
Welcome to episode 42 of the Sorry No Lo Siento podcast, yo. Vibe out with us one time for the one time. You know I play different Spanish shit on here, yo.
Who's
No
this?
one
Who's
fucking
this?
with
Who's
me.
this?
Music selection.
Who's this? Who's this? Alright.
This Vico C.
All right, all right.
Oh. I love Spanish, like hip hop, reggae.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
It's pretty good.
I'm
I like it.
Not gonna lie, you put me on a lot of shit recently.
I put myself on it.
I put on.
Shout out to everyone that's listening on audio only because you're enjoying the full experience of the show. If you're on YouTube, you're not really enjoying shit but us just moving and talking in silence. So go over to the audio podcast, hit that subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, 5-star us. All that will help us out. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Maori, don't be scared to like, choo.
I mean, it is not here, so I don't know how he does it.
True.
I only listen to the audio.
That's
You're doing
me.
amazing now.
That's me. I only listen to the audio.
Oh, but you're supporting us. Thank you, by the way.
Every Tuesday, I look forward to it.
The videos are more funny though.
I mean,
You can see my expression.
I have a pretty good imagination.
remix.
Let's fucking go. Let's turn the fuck up, man.
Sounds like I'm going to a day trip right now.
We're gonna get to some good shit today, yo.
I feel like I'm in Vegas right now.
I wonder if they're playing this shit in the submarine.
They might be.
Too soon, too soon. Hey.
This that shit that you play at Pride, man. Happy Pride Month still, yo. Happy motherfucking Pride Month, yo. I know I be saying some crazy shit, but it's all love, yo. It's really all love. We just joking, and anybody can get the jokes, too. So don't take it personal.
Renisi.
Hey, you really be on that shit, huh, Chris?
He's pretty good at it.
You really be on that shit, huh?
I want to be a DJ so bad. Soon come.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
He's gonna have to make a soundtrack. Sorry, no lo siento.
That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, I got the playlist. I just got to make it available to everyone, but
Yeah.
I got it.
Send it. Don't be scared.
I got you.
Sorry,
Here we go.
no lo
You got this, Chris. I want to hear it again.
All your feelings hurt, but sorry, no lo siento. Can't handle the truth, but
Sorry, no lo siento.
I was too blind.
Damn.
Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry,
I be
no lo
listening.
siento. Hurting sentimientos. Sorry, no lo siento. No manejes la verdad.
Stop.
Sorry, no lo siento. Tu
Stop.
salgo contigo. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento.
Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. ¿Qué es eso?
Bienvenidos a otro capítulo de Sorry No Lo Siento. I don't give a fuck, so sorry no lo siento. Can't handle the truth, but sorry no lo siento. Too franco contigo. Sorry no lo siento. Sorry no lo siento. Sorry
that
no
shit,
lo
Chris.
siento, man. I be feeling that shit in my soul, bro.
Damn, bitch.
Welcome
Preach.
to episode 42 of SNLS. I got Fabzilla in the building with me, my co-host. We got a guest co-host with us. I
What
got
up, what up?
Pierre in the building, yo. Shout out to you for listening, bro, consistently. Shout out to you
Consistently.
for
supporting us, by the
for
way.
reaching out, you know,
Yes.
for really trying to help us even grow this shit, you know, like that.
I enjoy it. I ain't gonna lie. I enjoy it. Like, you put me on podcasts.
That's
Like,
man,
not
I
even
mean
gonna
a
lie.
lot.
You put me
Crazy,
on-
like-
you put me on podcast because he would tell me, you know, from way back, and I'm like, fucking podcast, bro. Like, isn't that like ghost stories and
Nah,
you know, like
La Bruja.
murder mystery and shit? And he
La
like, he's
Chupacabra.
like, nah, bro. Listen to Joe Rogan. Listen to fuck. I'm
no,
like,
button.
what the fuck? Well, now it's bugging. Now it's bugging.
I never liked Joe Rogan.
But I've been on some other shit. Like I listened to like All the Smoke with Matt Barnes and
Okay, that was
that was cool.
Yep.
And then I listened to Drink Champs.
Drink Champs is solid.
That shit makes me
Sounds
laugh.
solid.
Like I listen to those two mostly, you know. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Every Tuesday I look forward to.
Sorry, no lo
So,
siento. On
You know,
God.
and then my other boy, Mike. Shout out to Cisco and Mike podcast because they've been doing their thing too. But
Shout out to them too.
those are the two.
Shout out.
Yeah, and they're like all about like the Latino pride and everything. So
Yeah.
they'll do whatever. But they got a lot of guests. They do the whole guest thing. And,
Yeah.
know, they
Maybe-
What difference do you see in a show that's guest based compared to ours, where it's just us giving our thoughts and opinions every
Yeah.
week?
The guest base is more like an interview
Mhm.
kind of, you know what I mean? But they kind of break it down a little different, where it's more like give us your point of view and then we'll fill in on that part. Like they just had a guy that they made a game, like the No Sabo kids.
Yeah.
So he made a game No Sabo, right? And it's like blowing up. Like they do it at Dodger games and all that shit. So they had him on the show and they were just talking about the whole thing. Like, why'd you do it? You know, so like they're trying to blow up too.
Yeah, yeah.
But their thing is more like if we can like give to someone or change someone's life, like that means more to us
Right.
than making
Yeah.
money and shit. But yeah,
Shit, I'm trying to
shout
change
out
my
them.
life before someone else.
Well, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, but
You would say something like that. It's crazy.
oh, Bill.
Oh my
I mean,
You know,
We don't need a soundboard no more. We got you.
Hey, Dennis Jr.
I've been seeing that shit,
Oh
bro.
my god, that's just funny.
I would see him at work walking down all serious and shit. I'm like, why you acting all serious and shit? But when we by ourselves, you be fucking acting a completely different person, bro. Like
Who?
you,
Me?
You were always serious, like
At
quiet.
work?
Like, yeah, but I mean,
There's a time and place for everything.
I was the
Because this
same,
is
bro.
my like domain, bro. Like this
Nah,
is where,
but it was like-
when the camera's on, let's go. It's trying to turn up, change my whole attitude and shit.
Like, would you say, you change your personality at work compared to when you're like alone with someone else? You have a different personality, right? Like me at work, I was very to myself,
right?
very politically correct.
Yeah.
Very like, You know, kind of like not shy, but like just my personal business,
Yeah.
You know? But with certain people, like I would talk to you, chop it up, right? But then when it was back to business after break or lunch, it was like fuck everybody, bro. Like I ain't trying to associate with nobody unless you're part of my circle,
Right.
I mean, I think I give little glimpses of how I am on the pod. I do it at work. Like I count on everybody.
No, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I'm always talking shit about everyone, which I do on here. You know, but here I am a little bit more extra. I think even when the cameras come off, I tone it back down to like a middle ground. Here, you know, I try to get under people's skin. I try, like, if they give me ammo, like Marissa, when she would say shit, like, oh, that was easy ammo, bro. Like, just load the gun up and let that shit go, you know. And I'm realizing that I can't deal with super sensitive people because the way my humor is and the way I am, my personality, I don't think it's not everyone can accept
But
it.
I think that's this generation now, period, bro. Like
It is.
everyone's sensitive. Like you got to be very careful what you say.
I think
how you
we're-
say it. You know what I mean? And I understand that. I got kids, so I'm very careful with what I say, how I say it in front of them, what I'm doing around them. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, you know what? Fuck that. Like they're gonna realize it eventually.
You don't think they've seen all the crazy shit? They have social media?
Yeah.
Nah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like now,
done.
like I have a 13-year-old and a 16-year-old. So I'll talk to them, but I'm like, all right, now it's time to like just be real with them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they ask me like, there's no point in trying to sugarcoat it or
Right.
or
It's
trying
a
to
new
like
generation,
trying
so
to
it's
divert from the
obviously
question.
different.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's a different generation. So, but
It's a different way to talk to them too, I think, compared to
Yeah.
how we probably were talked to. No,
yeah, like you know, when I grew up, I'm an '80s baby, bro. I'm about to be 40, so you know,
Just kidding,
growing
no
up,
offense.
you ain't that far behind.
Shut up, bitch.
Growing up, it was different, like especially for me where I grew up. You know, I
Right.
grew up in East LA, downtown LA. You know, and
shit.
I seen a lot of shit. Like I seen a lot of crazy.
I
shit.
bet you have.
You know what I mean? So my mom would always try to keep me safe. My dad was more like, you do as I say, not as I do. You know what I mean? Which was cool. Like, you know,
Right.
I get it. Because now that I'm older and I have my kids, like, I understand why.
right?
You know, because he wanted better for me than
Right.
what he had. He wanted me to live a better life than what he lived. But I wish he would have, like, approached it differently. Like, talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, explain to me why. Don't just tell me what I need to do.
Are you the first generation or
I'm the oldest, yeah.
no? Like I'm saying, like your parents got here and after that, or
Yeah, like my dad was born here and then he was taken back to Mexico 2 weeks after he was born.
So
my mom was born in El Salvador. And
yeah.
then she
So
came
now
back.
you're raising your kids because you know everything now how it is. Because,
How it is, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little more different.
Well, yeah, but he was over here when he was 12, so he's seen all that.
Yeah, he's
crazy
seen a
shit.
lot-
He's
a
seen
lot of
yeah.
changes.
He grew up in South Central, East LA.
Wow.
You know
Okay.
what I mean? So he's seen a lot of shit in the 70s, 80s, bro.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
crazy.
Crack pandemic and all that shit is
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Like, you know, like where I grew up, where my mom works, she works like 2 blocks from MacArthur Park.
Oh,
Two
wow.
2 blocks from the original Tommy. Bro, like there was gang violence everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't be out there in a white t-shirt. You know what I mean?
Shot.
Like, bro, they were, where you from, homie? Like, bro, my mom works right there.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone, please. Leave me alone.
You know, yeah. So it's different nowadays, but I just try to keep my kids like, hey, just be aware. You know, the one thing that RIPZ would always say, keep your head on the swivel. You know,
RIPZ?
RIPZ. Zaza.
Oh,
RIP.
okay.
So, because he would always tell me, keep your head on the swivel.
Right.
Keep your head on
Yeah.
the- and that's why I tell my kids, like, always be, aware of your surroundings.
Always.
Always. You
Always.
never.
They be on their phone,
yeah,
bro.
You can't be doing this.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
just always at least every few.
I mean,
seconds.
the new generation right now, like you walk down the street and what they're doing on their phone,
their
like
phone.
they are multitasking and like walking and texting at the same time, but that could be dangerous.
Dangerous.
Oh, for sure.
Like back in the days, obviously people will walk and look around, and that's what I did when I went to where was it? I went to Universal, and obviously I was just focusing on the people. Let me tell
And
you,
everybody on their phones.
everybody on their phone, and I was like, damn, so many Euphoria girls in here. They were like ratchet as fuck, and I was like, why would you even like? I don't know. I was judging people, and I'm not that kind of person to judge people, but this time I was just like focusing on like
People
my
watching.
surrounding.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
people.
people. It's weird.
A lot of
I've
people
heard that
watching.
before, and it's like, damn, bitch, what the fuck are you?
That was your
wearing?
first time actually doing like people watch.
No, the first time I probably like acknowledged it. Huh?
Well, I acknowledged it, and I told myself I'm just gonna straight look and just look at people.
'Cause
and-
I usually do that. Like I just, even when I was at work, like I was just like looking around.
Well, I think work and outside.
But
she
even-
fine.
but
She
even-
fine.
No, it wasn't
I see her
even-
every morning. She's
No, it wasn't
fine.
even-
Hey, those customers that would come in every so often, we knew.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, you know.
But I think it's different because you're in public. You will never see the same people again in there, and you're walking and you're like, wow. Like I even asked my man, it's like, do they even bother to even look in their mirror before walking out the fucking house? And like, what the fuck are you wearing, bitch?
They check themselves out on the phone.
I mean, have filters. We talk about that one.
They have an app for that.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna put it. But I just think it's crazy how everything's changed in life in general.
It's a big difference. Like our generation, like we were the first to have internet.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it wasn't the internet we have now.
No, it wasn't, because it was like a test trial type shit.
Yeah,
right?
bro. Like we had internet when, like, remember early IG? Like early IG was just pictures. There wasn't even videos at that point.
Yeah, just
Like
pictures.
little by little, everything started changing. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this?
Even like
update after update after update. Yeah.
because the reels didn't even become a thing till probably a few years, like 4 years ago.
All right, so like TikTok, you have
So
TikTok.
that's
What
it's
was
different.
TikTok before?
Nothing.
It was
Vine.
It was Musically.
It was musically.
Vine.
It was Musical.ly.
Vine.
That's
And-
why.
and
Wow, I just got a new
Vine.
wrinkle on my forehead.
So before Musically, it was Vine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
And
you
the-
post a hashtag
and the-
before TikTok was music.
Yeah, because my daughter used to have Musically. She would make me do fucking silly ass dances with her.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? And,
That's
and all
true.
That
That is so
and then literally
fucking
like
cute.
overnight, it turned into TikTok. I'm like, what the fuck is TikTok?
Wow.
And my daughter's like, it's Musically, Dad. I'm like, no, it's TikTok. What's TikTok? She's like, it's Musically, Dad. And I'm like I don't get it, like.
But the
why?
way TikTok just came in and just dominated,
Like, took
bro,
over.
It's
It's
like the
crazy.
number one, and that's the best it's the best app to get discovered on. That's why everyone gets more views and plays on TikTok than they do on Instagram.
Let me
Instagram-
tell you, like TikTok is amazing. Instagram, horrible. Facebook, horrible. Snap, it's fading away. So obviously we did TikTok right now.
I'm on
and
Twitter heavy though. I love Twitter.
Twitter has a lot of shit that I was like,
They got porn too.
I tried Twitter. and
yeah,
just
it's like vividly. I'm like,
Yeah,
God
it's
damn.
just-
Especially Black Twitter. Oh, they're the
Wait,
funniest.
what'd you say?
Black Twitter is the funniest.
What do you mean, Black Twitter?
Like Black
There's
Twitter.
a Black Twitter, yeah.
Black Twitter's the funniest, bro.
They
They're
show
the ones
Black-
that break all the jokes, all the memes. Like, they're the ones that really lead social media
Really?
on Twitter.
So you
Yeah.
gotta go to.
No, like basically, like if you have black friends that you follow, they're retweeting their black homies, and that's Black Twitter, like all their inside jokes and things, and the jokes they make about shit that's trending, and the way it goes viral. And
I will get in trouble on that. I'll probably just don't want to stay away from that.
no, it's amazing, man. I fuck with them. They're the funniest. They're the most creative.
No,
when it
they
comes to
are.
this
They
shit.
are funny. They're crazy, but I just feel like I don't want to get like obviously some nasty ass shit and have.
But look at this. This is how I look at the social medias, because I love Instagram. I think Instagram's my favorite one, but Instagram is like that private club that
I agree.
it's only gonna be good for you if you lit already.
Yeah.
Like you have to get into the popular club, and then it works for you. TikTok is for like anybody can be popular here. All the little different clicks, and it works for everyone. It doesn't single you
It
out.
just takes one little reel and
Yep.
you're
Mhm.
fucking
Or in.
blowing
Or
up,
sound or whatever, you can remix someone's video and then you get way more views like that. Like, but Instagram is more of the you gotta pay to get in here type shit.
Yeah, can't sit here.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't sit here.
I think
Well, you
exactly
gotta
how
say
it
it
is.
like can't sit here.
Can't sit here.
But okay,
Wow.
let's get to these topics though.
Yes.
Titanic tourist submarine,
Don't let go, Jack.
the most trendiest thing this last week.
I want to start with our guest. What do you think about this?
About that,
Yeah.
I think for spending $250,000, you would have a better control system to fucking operate that fucking
Or
machine.
seats, huh?
Or seats, something. Like,
I mean, what I've heard, it's
bro,
like
it's a fucking PlayStation controller
I know,
that's moving the fucking submarine.
but people say it's like, oh, well, when you have money, you have nothing else to do.
No, there was a meme that said this wouldn't have happened. It was a PlayStation controller. It was like an Xbox
yeah,
one.
it was probably
And a PS3.
Oh man.
I think it's sad. You know what would happen?
I don't-
Yeah, you don't want no one passing away, dying.
Mijo,
Shit happens.
no. No.
There
Well,
you
hold
go.
up. Hold up, goddamn horses.
This is a different Fabian from last week.
No.
I need to hear this.
I'm sorry, but if I had fucking billions,
I would have my own fucking submarine.
Exactly. First
Right,
of all, and
first.
why the
Yo,
fuck?
all right.
Why the fuck would
That's
you
real.
even go in something that's not even approved by the
Because
government?
you ain't gonna even use your own fucking submarine.
I understand,
bro.
but you can build your own shit if you have so
Yeah,
much fucking
I
money.
fucking
like,
completely
why would
agree.
you even take your child who's 18 to
That's
go under
that's
there?
crazy, bro.
I mean, how dumb
But see,
are
that's
you?
the sad part.
Why-
And
why
the
people
the
shit?
son went. The son went
Why
because,
people shit?
because it was Father's Day as a Father's Day gift. That's why he went with his dad.
Wait.
Hey son, you want to go
Who got
down
it? He
to
got it or the
Titanic
dad
on
got
The
it?
dad got it, but the dad wanted him to go, and so the son was like, I don't even want to go.
No, first of all, it's,
Hold
it's
on,
dumb.
hold on. Wasn't the son at the Blink-182 concert?
No,
No, that's the other one.
That's the stepson.
That's a stepson.
That's the stepson.
Wait.
Yeah, he got out of it with Cardi B because Cardi B said you should have been down there to help me look for him.
But
This
no,
was
it's
next
not
to
the Persian.
Kardashian, bro.
It's not the Persian.
Travis, I'm
It's not the
pregnant.
Persian. It's the other billionaire.
Yeah, it's the other billionaire.
Yeah. But my thing is like, why? Like I have common sense, and I'm like, I wouldn't do that if I have so much money.
Bro, I would have my own fucking.
I just
submarine.
personally think it's
I Tony Stark that shit, bro.
It was good clout for a lot of celebrities too.
right.
I mean,
Such
obviously,
good clout.
obviously, for a lot of people who have money, they realize, like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that shit. Obviously, I'm gonna be careful what I do and what I do or where I go.
I don't even feel safe with the fucking Disneyland submarine.
the Nemo one.
That shit is
Bro,
crazy.
I don't like. I feel fucking.
That's crazy.
I feel claustrophobic.
This is like almost what 200,000 feet down the fucking
2
middle?
miles,
Like
2.5 miles.
that's
down.
a lot.
That's what I don't get.
That should get crushed.
How do
like
you
a
pay
Coke can, bro.
$250K and you didn't even have a comfortable seat, a bed, anything?
Bro, and it's
they
not-
made that shit look like you were gonna go down there in 30 minutes and come back
No,
up.
it's not one day. It's
And
like,
they have a bathroom.
It's like a
where-
6-day trip.
That makes no sense.
It's like
Is
a six.
it?
Yes.
I think I recorded it. Yeah, you're right.
It's not a 1-day thing. It's like a 6-day.
But the
trip.
thing about it, the funniest thing I think is that they have a bathroom and they literally have like one of those, like plastic things to pee on it.
Hold on. So you're telling me I'm spending $250K and I'm in a shitty ass oil tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got why?
How dumb are you?
That's just some rich fun shit to do, I guess, because I don't see the point in it.
A lot of people are holding
was-
back right now to make fun of them. Right now, they're holding that because pobrecitos, they
Right.
died.
It's-
But they
it's a
choose
fucked
to
up
get
thing.
in
They
there.
did.
Wait, that's confirmed already? They died?
They died.
Yeah, they found debris.
They found debris.
They found the oxygen container and all that shit. Like it's all in pieces, bro. Like that shit wrecked.
What happened was
That shit went down like the Titanic, bro.
It just went
Compacts. Yeah.
compact and
Put
killed
that
all
link
of them.
grenade, please.
So
Because no oxygen in it's gonna start compressing.
I wouldn't even.
You know what I mean?
I can't even go scuba diving because I'm like, nah, I don't trust. No, fuck that. I can't do that. To the people who do that, I give them props, but I wouldn't go and see the Titanic. I'm like, no.
Oh, hold on. I have to play this video. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Play it on here. Yeah, because I was confused. I'm like, why is this trending? Why is this a big thing?
Because they're
And
celebrities.
a lot of celebrities talking about Rick Ross just posted some shit
I
about it
seen
too.
that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's just crazy, bro. And then recently, I think right after when I got off of work, they're like, The Simpsons predicted this shit.
Air submarine situation is like a
They show- you
direct
remember-
indictment against the idea that rich people are inherently smarter than poor people. Because what do you mean you have to sit crisscross applesauce in the vessel? What do you mean they have to bolt you from the outside?
Story time.
Like, what do you mean that the whole thing is piloted by a knockoff brand PlayStation controller? And especially, what do you mean you all paid $250,000 a person to do it? And like, of course, there's a
I
level
feel
of
you, baby.
sympathy that I feel because I would hate to perish that way. Like the level of dread that wells up in me at the thought of going out like that, horrific. But a larger part of me is just like, I would never do that. You couldn't pay me to do that. And they paid to do it. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
How fucking dumb. I mean, no, how dumb. But let me ask you this big $1 billion question.
Go for it.
So let's say if we paid to go in there and we're like, we save money and we went out, do you think they'll do the same scandaloso like they did for these rich people?
Like
Regular
middle class person.
I took money from my 401k just to go see the
Different-
goddamn Titanic.
Chris's favorite phrase, different tax bracket.
Yeah,
person,
the whole different thing.
Probably not.
Different type of
Probably
fun,
not,
huh?
right? Because we're poor as fuck.
I'm gonna say this: if it was one of us doing it, we're taking our whole gente with the. We would have been drunk. That should have been a whole party down there, dog. With our mom cooking the tacos and everything.
I brought shots with me, my bitch. We're gonna die. We're gonna get fucked up right now. We're gonna die.
Tapateado and
All
everything.
kinds of memes. All kinds of memes.
So
on
I
that
was
shit.
getting into it and looking more, and there's this one girl who's been saving money for I don't know, like so many years just to go see the Titanic, and she was really emotional to be in there. So every time show for the past 3 years, it's been canceled almost 7 times. Finally, she went in there, and she was crying because like, oh my god, I saved so much money go see the Titanic. There were signs there already, knowing the fact that they couldn't go because there was canceled so many times. Why would you even bother to go in there?
That's a small ass vessel, bro.
Let me ask y'all
that's
this: what's so big about the Titanic? Like, why? What's so interesting about it to want to go see the remains of it?
That goes on conspiracy.
You're
Was it really the Titanic though? Was it really the Titanic though?
I want to get my real thoughts.
I'm just saying because
I need my conspiracy drama on the show.
There's a whole theory. there's a whole theory
Drop
on
that
that
intro
it
real quick.
wasn't
Needs to be
even
a segment.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Right?
It wasn't
It wasn't the Titanic,
It wasn't
it was,
the actual
uh,
Titanic. They switched
switched
the
it.
name.
I
And
believe it.
they say that like it's a whole theory about boats where you're not supposed to change their name. And
Yeah.
if you change their name, you have to do it properly
But there's
because
another
of the
theory
seals.
too,
What is
All
it?
the seals, you know, like the gods of the sea,
The water.
like
Like the
Poseidon,
Little Mermaid,
and then,
King Titan?
though.
but like
Poseidon.
Poseidon.
Aquaman.
Marissa's here.
She's in the back.
There's a whole nother theory on that where it was like, you know, all these bankers, rich bankers, that everybody got on, right?
yeah. I
see
Everybody
it.
got on
Bro,
except for
yeah,
JP
okay.
Morgan.
All right,
and all that shit. Yeah, so-
conspiracy.
Yeah.
Pierre.
Wow. It's a whole different side I've
That's
never
what
seen.
So basically, these people that took the trip down there, they basically aerial. They want to go look at the fucking boat. They find a little fork, maybe. Let me comb my hair right now, bitch.
It kind of seems like a cult suicide pack because literally the video of him saying that, oh, I used the material that they said it was going to be combusted, I still did it anyway, and there's signatures that kept reminding you that you could die, you could die, you could die.
Where do I sign?
It's literally
Bro, I wish I had that much money and I was that bored
to
to
go
be
and
like,
die.
yeah, you know what? I'm down. Let's get in this fucking tank.
I'd rather fucking fly a plane, bro.
I'd rather get some AIDS.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Like,
Both
like
have
just fuck
slow
anything.
deaths.
Oh, I heard something else. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I'd rather spend that $250K on some hookers, some coke. I never even done coke, but I would do all that shit
Coke is amazing, by the way, but don't do it though.
instead of going down that fucking boat. Especially with a bunch of dudes. There was no girls in there.
I thought I saw a girl.
Was there a girl in there? I
No,
thought it was all guys.
no, there was all guys.
It was all
Oh,
good.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they're all farts and 118.
Oh well.
But
What do you do even just to get to the bottom? Like, what are you doing? Are you playing? Are you playing like games? Are you playing Loteria? Like, what are you
singing
doing?
like-
Like,
You
bottles
can't
of
feel
beer
bad
on
for
the wall,
them. You can't feel bad for them. They did sign a waiver saying
They
you're
did.
gonna die. So why is everybody making a big thing about it? You knew you signed a contract.
I think it's more they're trying to make a bigger thing about the fucking company, bro. Like, how are you guys gonna?
the company's
have
called OceanGate.
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 See,
Some-
that's so conspiracy, bro. Why is it called OceanGate?
Somehow the CEO got fired because of something. I don't know. I forgot. I didn't do my homework on that, but he did got fired.
yeah.
And he built that.
Built it around.
And around when he got fired for a certain reason. You should always do it back.
So something
You know,
something had
Something
to happen.
happened.
Yeah.
But do
Probably.
your homework before you do anything stupid.
killing billionaires on purpose and then kill yourself within that process.
You're a dumbass.
Well, maybe that was planned.
Whoops.
I don't know. It can mean a lot of things, but planning it makes more sense to me because it's like, oh, these are the billionaires. Maybe it's tied to him in a way. That'd be gnarly too.
That's true.
I think
So
there's
it's like,
something
oh, we all about to
money
die.
Trying to
wise.
slide into DM.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Damn.
someone was supposed to go in there, but they backed out
backed
the
out.
last second.
History repeats
So it's
itself,
like
huh?
the Titanic,
History
yeah.
repeats itself.
I just think that it's gonna come out sooner or later that some people are gonna get a lot of money.
Oh, there's gonna be a lawsuit.
There's
gonna be a
you
fucking
can't have a lawsuit.
Well, you sign off on that,
You
don't
sign
you?
off.
Bro, that
Yeah.
doesn't matter, bro.
No, you sign off.
Money talks, bro.
I know, but
Money talks.
at that point, even if the people were inside the little thing,
You're a billionaire. You don't tell me you can fucking hire the
You
best
sign a
lawyer possible.
waiver.
Don't matter.
you sign a waiver.
Did your
honey.
family sign that waiver?
No, he did.
Did
He
your-
knew that he was gonna die in there, so there's no lawsuit.
There's
If
gonna
I
be a
had the
lawsuit.
company and if I was the son of that company and they're trying to come for me for
Was
my
that-
money,
was that
I
a
like, no,
certified
look,
vehicle?
Look, you signed the waiver. You signed the
You know what I'm
waiver.
saying?
You knew that you were gonna get
Just
somewhere that you
saying,
might
bro,
die,
like-
so you can't sue. I'm gonna give you a good example. I went skydiving.
Is it a certified?
No,
vessel?
it's not.
Okay,
This is not insurance right now.
it's a lawsuit.
I
That's
can't
a
get in there
lawsuit.
right
That's
now.
where we go with that. Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
a
Like-
lawsuit.
You still sign a fucking waiver.
There's loopholes, bro.
It's how you. It's how the lawyer.
No.
It's how the lawyer words
It's
the,
not,
the
it's not
lawsuit.
what you say. It's
So
how
let me
you
ask
say
you
it.
this:
That's
you
fact.
go skydiving, right?
Yeah.
All right. You sign a waiver.
Okay.
It tells you right there
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. You get on the plane.
No,
you
stop.
jump.
I'm gonna stop you right there. A plane is a certified vehicle.
Plane
Wait,
is
but
certified.
you sign. Obviously, we have to read the
Now,
fine
the
print.
parachute
We don't
is
know the
different.
fine. We don't.
Parachute's different.
Wait. But you don't know the fine print though.
When was the last
you're
time that
reading,
parachute
when
was
you're reading the
tested?
fine print, it will tell you there. Obviously, the plane's included.
Of course.
Everything's included.
Of course.
Even up to the guy that was going to be backstrapped with you, it's included there. Everything. Again, we don't know the fine print on it.
All I'm saying is, if you're spending $250,000 and you're the company, just to die, your shit better
Thank you.
be.
So you can't sue.
Your shit better be
Girl, my heart's racing right now.
You know what's funny about all this though?
covered.
Like, I don't think no one's. buying into it.
No.
Because I see hella jokes. Everyone's clowning.
so
The
many.
memes are going up.
You seen the Hispanic
someone posted the gun cover underwater. This is what they saw underwater.
Drowning and shit.
You seen the Hispanic one?
Huh?
Well, you seen the Hispanic one?
Which one?
What would a Hispanic mom say when you get lost in sea and you come back?
Pues te dije que no vayas.
Síguele, pendejo. Síguele. Ve otra vez.
¿Por qué se está con los sharks?
Bro, there's so many comments. Like,
There is
I
so many
believe
comments.
Social media does make fun of the situation.
Well, because I
Indefinitely.
think humanity and society is getting to a point where we're not biting. We're not taking the bait no more.
Right.
Yeah.
All these stories, people are like, it's too stupid. Like this whole story
Thank
seems
you.
so fake. From the container they're in, from how much they paid, for how they're missing,
Yeah.
their billion, everything does not make sense
no
about the
sense.
story, bro.
When they do these things, they're hiding a bigger story.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's
Exactly.
a bigger situation.
Or
that
a
we don't even know
distraction.
about.
What's really happening in
Distraction.
government? What's really happening in
Yeah.
politics? Like I don't know. I don't know.
Or
Me
maybe
personally-
it did come up and they want to erase their identity and they're somewhere in the Bahamas right now.
faking the deaths.
Yeah, faking
Yeah.
their death.
Yeah, that's true,
Epstein
true,
Island.
I mean, they probably had a second one. Obviously, we don't know that, and they just made it seem, there's no pictures.
There isn't.
Obviously, they found debris. Where are the pictures?
My real thoughts about this is that there is no fucking people down there. Nothing got lost.
Yeah.
There is no time. That is me though. But obviously, you conspiracy, blah blah blah. The people no one buys it. But
Sooner or later, it's gonna come out.
all these stories are just fabricated for us to get an emotion out of us. But I think now, even when it comes to politics, there's no more emotion besides humor now. Everyone's just laughing at this shit. Everyone laughs at everything. Like nothing makes sense. We got fucking a president that's falling everywhere he's at.
Bro, we got a president getting
Felt
indicted,
recently. It's
and no
just
one's talking
hilarious.
about it.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
Cause I think it's all theater. I really think all this shit is theater, bro. And I think the person with the lowest IQ is still taking the bait. But most of us is like, we don't give a. What does that have to do with us, really? To be honest.
Nothing.
To be honest, bro. Like, what is like? I think what really fucked everything up was when COVID happened, dog. Because people now, how everything came out and everything's like, oh, this wasn't a big deal. People are like, okay, we done buying into shit now.
What were they? What was everybody doing during COVID? On their phone, on the
Chilling.
TV,
Yeah.
on the computer,
Learning.
You know what I mean? Trying just keep
Doing
distracted, do
classes.
something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's pros and cons to that shit, bro. But
Yeah.
there's a lot more pros. Like people finally started to figure out some shit.
yeah.
Yeah, they call it fear porn.
Ooh, fear
Well,
porn.
that sounds kind of hot.
We're going
Well,
into pillow talk
porn.
now.
That's what ended up happening though, because
Twitter porn.
That whole thing was
I
scary.
love how Pierre know the segments, bro.
Gonna be
That's
wearing
so
that
hard.
Freddy Krueger glove and shit. Maybe gonna get fingered with the knife. God damn.
Wow. You know what? You just got hired. You just got hired.
Sorry.
We'll pay it with EBT cards.
EBT, I'll take it.
Perfect. I love it.
over there.
That's funny. That's funny as fuck. Get finger with a knife.
That's hot. That's kind of hot.
That's what they called it.
Yeah.
When back in those times, they called it fear porn because what were people doing? Just on their phones,
The
watching
news is
shit
fear
happen.
porn.
Yeah,
Constantly
all
over
that
and
shit,
over and over
that's-
and
They
over
called
and
it fear porn.
Wasn't fake news?
Fake news too.
All that
You
shit
know?
happened.
I think all that, like I said in one of these episodes, all this shit, bro, is really just it's really just to get an emotion out of us, and they want us to be in fear. That's why all the news is just super negative because they want you in that
Right.
frequency of, oh my gosh, it's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, it's gonna happen. But look, they dropped the alien shit. People are cracking jokes about that. Everything they drop now, people are just cracking jokes, and I love it because finally we're not taking this shit hella serious.
All right, now, but real talk though.
Ooh.
What if it was real though?
Let it be
Like,
real.
like everyone's clowning, and then all of a sudden that shit like really happened.
But let it be real.
Well, they're gonna.
Then it happens.
No,
Right?
no.
But my thing was always
Look.
you stay ready. You ain't
Whoever's
gotta
in
get
control of
ready.
this video game, they're gonna go to that extent of we're gonna create some shit to make people believe it's real. So yeah, let's get these crisis actors, throw them out there. Hey yo, this is the script. Do all this, put it on the news, and that's all you need. And people eat that shit up. Oh, it's on CNN. Oh, it's on Fox News. Oh, they're talking about this. That's all they need, dog.
That's straight from that movie, Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
That's what they did. They hired
Yeah.
that actor to make it seem like he's the hero of taking out that meteoroid and all that
I've
shit.
gone so deep into conspiracy hole, bro, that I've seen the videos of they use the same actors in different situations. The same crisis actor.
That's crazy.
You know, but you can't say shit like this because then now you're insensitive. You don't care about society. How can you say that about blah 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 blah? Look how they did Alex Jones for the Sandy Hook shit. He was saying it wasn't real. Look what they did to him.
But those are the same people that say everyone has their own opinion, right?
Yeah,
Amen to that.
ain't no freedom of speech, bro.
Shit.
Ain't no
Wow.
freedom of speech, bro.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Sham.
But
Wow.
that's why I had to stop doing conspiracy because at the same time it's
Bring
like,
that shit back.
well, look,
I bet it's a segment.
Bring that shit
I
back.
need to be a
That'd be
segment.
pretty cool though. I agree with you.
Because it got so repetitive, right? I felt like I was having the same conversation in different ways every episode because at
you
some
have
point,
one person that believes it and one person that does it.
me personally, bro, I think everything's fake, right? Everything is fake. That's me though. It's me. I don't care if you agree or disagree.
You know what? You're
That's how
right.
I
That's
feel.
his opinion.
It's
so
my opinion.
So you
It's
think
my
I agree.
opinion.
God.
So you think we're living in the Matrix?
it's my goddamn
My
opinion.
opinion. My 2 cents. So you think we're living in the Matrix?
Oh, for sure. Simulation for sure.
So
there he is.
are you taking the blue pill or the red pill?
None.
None?
Orange.
No, the shroom. No pills, just shroom. Straight organic.
Because you know what, bro? I'm at the point where
Stay woke.
I'm okay with not knowing what the fuck's going on. And at one point, I wanted to have the answers to everything. What happens after you die? What happens? What happens? And now I'm at the point where it's like, I don't know shit. And it's okay to not know shit and approach life in the I don't know shit aspect.
And you know what ended up happening? A couple years after, people make fun of it now.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do. And the movies, Hollywood's very good at mimicking this shit and making, because everyone's so quick to be like, oh, that's just a movie. Well, it's inspired by something. Whoever wrote this script and got inspired by a conspiracy, by what really went out. But at the end of the day, it's like, when people talk about space and all that shit, bro, I never been to space, so I can't tell you that shit's real. Just because NASA's showing me some photos,
that fucking moon
The
landing was
CGI
fake.
shit.
but just because NASA's showing me some CGI or some Photoshop shit of some planets, I'm supposed to believe that shit because someone with a degree in paper and works for a company is telling me it's real? Nah, I'm sorry, I just don't bite the bait. I don't. Until I go up there and see that shit, that's different. Now I can say, okay, no, that shit is real.
You gotta see it for yourself.
I gotta see it for
I'll
myself.
just take your Joshua tree so you can see the stars. That's the closest thing I can do.
But the stars is I see, like, I just look at everything that we see is there. It's real. But maybe it's not the actual sky. What
Can you
if
imagine
it's
if it's just a green
firmament?
screen? It's just fake and projection.
Like that movie.
It could be though.
No, that's se pasan de verga ya,
with
güey.
Jim
Yes.
Carrey.
But why? But we don't. That's the thing. We
Oh.
don't know. Oh, Truman Show.
The Truman Show.
Yeah, exactly. Those guys, the guys that were controlling the whole shit, that's our creator. I don't know who our creator is, but that's who's controlling the whole video game.
So, but you don't believe in aliens, right? Because that's what you said last.
I don't.
You don't believe in aliens.
No. I think humans are aliens.
You believe in aliens, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
we did talk about this in the last episode.
you
There
did.
is people out there, but they're just
I think
different.
so. I think
different
I think we have a
looking
creator.
Yeah,
of
we do.
course, right?
Oh, for sure, bro.
So you're more spiritual.
I'm spiritual as hell,
Same
dog.
here.
Like, this world is so fucking beautiful, bro. You look at an ocean, you look at the sky, you look at someone created all, even us. They
So you're
created
more
us.
spiritual than religious.
Oh, for sure. I don't believe
Yeah.
in religion.
Okay.
I think
That's
there's a
just
God.
brainwashing.
I think there's a God, but I'm not those kind of people.
There's a
that,
creator.
there's a creator, but I'm not gonna be fake like other people who go
Why are you looking over there?
just to show a
No,
point.
the camera,
Right.
the camera.
To show a point.
I was like,
Not in my order, the camera.
I'm like, who walked in?
Making
Another
eye
spirit?
contact.
Fuck.
When we look at the camera, we're talking to y'all.
The door open.
When you want to make that statement, you look at your camera. Your camera's over there.
That's yours up here.
That was me?
Yeah.
All right, got you.
So I just think that a lot of people just go to these churches and everything just to find that safe place because they don't find it. And when they go to these places, that's what
Right.
they get. I just think that I'm not that person. I just think there is a God, there is a creator. And when I need help, I will put my mind to something that I believe as a creator or just myself, think about it and worship that wherever I'm doing.
So would you say you pray or meditate?
Meditate.
I think that's the same thing.
Well, it is actually.
It's
You're
the
right.
same thing, right?
I think
Yeah,
it's
it
the
is.
same thing.
It's the same thing.
But see, like you say, there's a God, and I personally believe we are the gods. And when you tell people that, they're like, "Oh, that's blasphemous. How we're not God, we're not perfect." And I'm like, no. But I think everyone does, in a way, strive to be perfect. Do we ever get there? No, we don't. But
That's what
what's
we
so bad?
could.
What's
We
so
could get there.
But what's so bad about striving to be like, quote unquote, God and perfection, right?
There's, I fucking
Like,
agree
people
with you
say,
right there.
"Oh, you're going to hell." I'm like, bro, we live in hell.
We live in
We
hell.
do.
You know, and it's like that J. Cole shit. I know heaven is a mind state. I've been a couple times, trapped in my way, so I keep on falling down. Like that right there.
Wow.
Like all this shit just exists right here. All this up and down below, I don't know about that shit. All I know is here what I'm living on.
The
And
now.
The now.
I agree.
The now, the present, the what I'm seeing with my 2 eyes, what I'm feeling, what I'm doing. Like this podcast shit is real to me because I control it. I can. Oh, I'm doing this clip, this angle. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna do that.
It's in the now.
It's in the now.
It's in the now.
And then when the shit that you don't have control of, I think we stress so much about it, but it's like you and that's when you like people start tripping about shit. Like, you can't control that shit, dog. That's
Yeah,
up to
yeah.
the universe, up to destiny, whatever the fuck it is, right? Because
Preach,
then we
please.
get to that question of is it written or is it destiny? Like, is it written?
that-
No, my bad. Is it written or do you write your own story?
You write your own story.
I think you write your own story as well.
Absolutely.
You choose your path.
You choose your
exactly.
path.
There's a fork in the road. Which way you gonna go? Left, right, middle.
I'm gonna choose it.
You're gonna choose your path.
Yeah.
Some people need that belief in a higher power to guide them a certain way. And that's fine, cool. Whatever makes you be a better person, I'm with it.
I agree.
But I'm the one that's gonna make the decision. I have to weigh my options. I have to be like, you know what? I'm doing this, not this, because I know if I do this, my whole life's gonna go down this way. But if I do this, it's the right way, the right direction.
Because you're depending on that one thing that may or may not be there to make the answer for you when you can't make your own decision.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Wow, this is so
like we are gods, bro. We're gods in our own right. Like, tell me, like I told Fabian the last episode, tell me another species, bro, that can think of some shit and actually bring it to life.
Ain't nothing, bro.
That shit's so deep, and people look at it like it's whatever. Like that shit's so fucking deep, bro. You can be like, I want to go to Disneyland. Something so simple like that. I want to go to Disneyland today. And you take your ass to Disneyland. That's God? No, that's you. Because you're the God of your own fucking reality, bro. We're the gods of our video game. And that's how I look at this shit. It's a fucking video game. The only thing is that you don't spawn again. That's it.
A good example today, like you wanted to come here because you wanted to be here. You made the pass.
I got invited.
Oh God.
And I said yes.
He did get invited, but you didn't have. But you could have been like, "Oh, bro, my bad. Last minute, I can't make it."
I could have, I could have made excuses. I gotta go on vacation.
Oh my God. Anyway,
I'll be gone for 3 weeks.
Hold on. We kind of deviated a little bit from the Titanic shit, but I want to read this because they just put out this statement right now.
Ooh, how exciting.
Where is it at? Let me see. All right, statement from OceanGate Inc. We now believe that our CEO, Stockton Rush Shahzada Dawood, and his, my bad if I pronounce that wrong, and his son, Sulam Dawood Hamish
FTP.
Harding, and Paul Henry, whatever, have sadly been lost. These men were true explorers who shared a distinct spirit of adventure and a deep passion for exploring and protecting the world's oceans. Our hearts are with these 5 souls and every member of the family during this tragic time. We grieve the loss of the life and joy they brought to everyone they knew. This is an extremely sad time for our dedicated employees who are exhausted and grieving deeply over their loss. The entire OceanGate family is deeply grateful for the countless men and women from multiple organizations of the international community who expedited wide-ranging resources and have worked so very hard on this mission. We appreciate their commitment to finding these 5 explorers in their days and nights of tireless work. In support of our crew and their families, this is a very sad time for the entire explorer community. Okay, did they ever tell us when this shit actually launched, though?
Wait, how many crew members were there?
There's 5.
5 crew members and one
little fucking room.
Yeah.
But there were crew members, or there were
the crew members on the boat. There's probably, I don't know. There's a lot. I've seen the videos. It's probably like, I'm gonna say 20.
That's like a fucking minivan. How are you gonna fit 20 people?
No. I'm saying on the boat, but inside the little minivan, there was 5,
like
right?
5, right?
Yeah, there's 5. But they had a whole crew on the boat.
Oh, okay. But I'm talking about how many crew members were actually in the submarine.
1.
The one controlling the fucking fake ass
right?
PlayStation controller.
There's 1, and the other, whatever people, 4 or 5 that were in there.
Passengers?
Yeah. I don't know. You can't feel sad. It is sad in a weird way, but it is what it is. I mean, they signed a waiver away to die, so that is what it is.
Hey man, if they're out there and it's real and they're dead, then RIP. You know, real shit. RIP to them. And hey, maybe you should have just had fun a different way because I don't see how that's fun.
Could have went to safari and watched a camel or something. I don't know.
Joshua Tree.
Stars. You think they were on mushrooms down there?
Nah.
I don't know, dude.
I told me they were sober all the way down there for no reason.
Bro,
Like
they're getting pumped with fucking gallons of oxygen.
They were probably.
That's true.
Those fools were like,
I bet there was
they're
one
like, it's
person
like
in
walking
there.
down Vegas, bro. Like,
someone
take
had
an
to take the
oxygen
weed.
hit.
If someone had to take the weed.
Come on, bro.
I mean, if you were in one of those people,
maybe
How
an
about that
edible,
shit
maybe
so
an
quick?
edible. You know,
if you were one of those people, don't you think you'd be like, I'm gonna take a couple shots, just celebrate
I'm
down
taking
there,
some weed. I'm taking some blunts. I'm rolling up in that
some
shit.
edibles and
I'm gonna have
like,
the tunes
I'm
playing.
down here in
I'm gonna
Titanic.
set the vibe
I'm
for
not
us.
even getting in that motherfucker, bro.
Shit,
I'm
I'm
being
about-
drunk on the boat.
Okay. Oh god.
I'll be waving at you like, bye.
Bye, hope.
Don't let go, Jack.
I'm gonna have the tunes playing, bro. I'm gonna set the
Straight, bro.
vibe. I might even record a podcast down there. Shit. Take some mics.
That'd be pretty cool though.
Hey, how come none of them went live? You know when the astronauts go up and shit, they have the cameras in there. How
You
come
ain't
they don't have
got
the
no
camera in
reception
there?
in the water, bro.
There's,
Like,
I mean,
We're
we're 2 miles, 2 miles into the
Watch.
ocean.
Hey, mark my words right here. Watch. In a few weeks, they're gonna say they found some shit from
I'm taking notes,
from
hold
the
on.
boat, and they're gonna play us like a footage or something from them when they're panicking.
well, they're already
think so?
they're already in audio and TikTok that
Word?
yeah, there's like a banging on
Banging
it.
noises, yeah.
Yeah.
And you hear someone saying something, but you can't hear it. But they had literally like a pattern every 30 minutes to start banging it. So regardless of what, they heard them, they were there, but you can't do nothing because there's so deep down to get them out. So
Man.
I mean, there's an audio already out there, but
There is.
it's I don't know
Just
if it's
imagine-
And it was caught off a plane.
yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but it just I don't know.
Imagine what a life vest can do in that situation.
Nothing.
But you know, my
2 miles
mentality
out?
thinks if you're deep down in an emergency, do you think they'll have like some boosters to like go up?
Something.
They should.
Something.
That should be an invention for sure.
Yeah, like you imagine. I've seen that in a couple movies that when you're deep down, like, oh my god, they have a balloon that just blows up and just
That's
takes
what
them
I'd
all
figure
away.
would be the regular safety precaution.
Oxygen tank
Anything.
just
Someone
poke a
who
hole
has
in
a
it.
CEO company,
When you go on a boat or a yacht, you're required to wear those things.
right? Or something to like in case of an emergency.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Bro, but you're 2 miles down. By the time you get up, like you're dead, bro.
Regardless of what,
You already drowned.
regardless of
Trying to
what,
come up
I
there.
Should I be
super
in my pool, go 9 feet down, and it's like, fuck, my ears are popping.
if nothing came up
9
and I was
feet.
dead, at least I will have a proper funeral and we know we're okay and it wouldn't be this big old thing like we don't know what happened to them.
You think they're gonna stop searching for the bodies?
No,
Nah, they're gonna make up some shit, bro.
they're gonna make up something.
That's-
Obviously, there's money involved.
That's a sequel right there. When they find the bodies and shit.
Yeah,
There's life insurance policies involved, bro. Like they're gonna find bodies.
they're gonna find if they
These
do that.
people
They're
aren't
gonna
real,
find bones
bro.
or something, or if we don't know,
They
we'll
ain't
find
finding
out.
shit. They're gonna find a movie set, throw that shit up there. Oh look, we found the fucking remains.
Oh, there's gonna be another movie.
They're gonna go to Universal Studios and make a big old set and everything. They'll be
just like they shot the moon landing.
yeah.
All right,
I believe it. I believe it.
All right. Let's lighten the mood. Let's get into some more real. This is it. These topics that we talk about is more conspiracy based, but I like the real topics like this one. Signs that you're falling in love and out of love.
Ooh,
You first.
you first.
Me
You're the
first?
guest.
You first. You first.
I'll just tell you straight up. It's like T-Pain, bro. You got me sprung. Got me doing things I never do.
If you ain't been, I'm telling you.
Telling you, I'm sprung.
That signs of being in love.
Pretty much. I mean, you're gonna fucking go.
When you start-
you're gonna go crochet with somebody. Like you don't normally do that shit. You know what I mean? You're gonna go fucking do that now.
You just feel out of pocket. It's
You-
like,
yeah,
I
like
this now.
you're gonna do it.
I'm gonna go
because
make a
you're
little
trying to
museum out of
impress
it
her.
now. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Because you're really falling for
When
this
you stop
girl.
hanging with the homies
So,
and pick
You
the girl.
stop hanging with the homies as much.
Ooh, that shit's cruel.
You know, I mean, it's
I need
deep.
that real love.
But my question is, when do you say, you know, it's enough, it's enough? You're continuing something that you're not in love with it. So why would you?
That's if you're in love.
Or if you're in love, but when you're falling out of love.
When you're falling out of love, I mean, I don't know. For me, it was different when I went through my whole situation because I wasn't the one that fell out of love. You know what I mean? And I mean, it was what it was. But at one point, it was like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah, a lot of
Like-
separation.
A lot of separation.
Separations happens first.
Lot of neglect.
See, like when I wrote this question down, I didn't really think about one person falling out of love and the other one still in love. So that must be even like,
So,
how do you accept it then?
so I'm gonna ask you because me and you would have conversations like this before. Is there always one person that's more in love than the other one?
Yeah.
There is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So same
Jeez, that's true,
so same goes when someone falls out of love with someone. One person falls out of love and the other one usually gets hit like, what the fuck just happened? Like,
But my thing about that is, if the other person fell out of love, why do you still continue being in that relationship and making it so long?
because there's hope.
No. But the other person, I'm gonna.
Because they're comfortable.
But that's fucked up because
It is
you're
because
in pain.
you're just dragging along the
Yeah,
whole shit.
Give
like-
another beer.
You know, it's hard. It's
Se acabó.
sorry.
Se me acabó. Se me acabó.
It's hard to go through that
Oh,
process
for me, damn.
and I think I kind of understand because with my ex, you know, it's sad of me what I'm gonna say. In the end of my relationship, I tried in so many ways to still bring him back to me.
To save the relationship.
Exactly. As much I did some stupid shit. Like
Of course.
I show some crazy videos of us having weird shit, like just to bring him back to me. And like I did all this what I could, but at one point I told myself, I can't.
You can only do so much. At a certain point, at a certain point, you just stop giving a fuck.
Bro, but so what were the signs that you started seeing? Okay, she don't love me no more.
Like for me,
Yeah, stop cooking for you. Stop washing your clothes.
nah,
maybe.
she still did. Even through all the shit, like she was still doing it. I had to tell her like, stop doing that.
Do you think it'll be different if there was no kids involved?
Hold on, let him answer it.
If there was no kids involved, she would have been gone a long time ago.
Okay.
I started noticing when it was more like, you know, I'm gonna do my thing. I'm not coming home. I'm staying after work. You know, fucking. It just felt like, how do I say it? Like it just felt like
distant.
I just felt alone. You know what I mean?
Alone while you're with somebody else.
And I was actually invested, like invested.
Right.
Like
Yeah, 'cause you've told me a lot.
I never went out. Like I was always home with the kids. I was always home. Like there was no point for me to go out drinking with the guys. Why am I gonna go out with Chris? He's single. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chris is single, and we're out with a bunch of single guys. I'm just gonna put myself in a fucking position.
Yeah,
Right.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
real.
I wouldn't do that. Like what for? If I would go out, I'd be like with a few of my homies. Okay, yeah, he might be single, but this is like my brother. Like me and him are gonna kick it. I'll be back by like 10, 11 o'clock. Right? I just started feeling the distance. There was no more communication.
Sex.
None of that. That shit was done.
Sucks. Huh?
You know, and it got to a point where it was like, all right, cool. Like, so maybe I'll make a point. Like, let me try to prove a point. Like, fuck it, you know. I'll go sleep in the living room. Bro, I was in the living room for like a year and a half.
What?
Wow.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And after that, I'm just like, bro, I'm.
What? Did it feel awkward
Pierre.
just sharing a bed?
It just if there was no intimacy, and not just because of sex, but intimacy, like a hug,
How's your day?
a
How's
hug,
this?
a kiss, hold your hand, anything like that, bro. We wouldn't even say hi to each other. Like we would just walk past each other down the hallway, like we didn't exist.
Like roommates.
Yeah.
Worse than roommates. It was like I lived in a fucking apartment and she lived next door.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's how I felt
So you didn't feel her presence
at all.
at all. So she was gone.
Let me give you an example. On a Father's Day, okay, and this one hits me because it hurt me because I had my daughter at the time was seven or eight. I think she had just turned 8. So Father's Day, no, she was 7. She was gonna turn 8. So Father's Day, she wakes up. I usually got up early. I was on leave, right? I was out of work, so I got up early. I usually got up around 6, drank coffee, chilled, kitchen, watched TV and shit. My little daughter, my youngest daughter, got up and like, Dad, happy Father's Day. Gave me a hug, gave me a kiss. What do you want for breakfast? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you gonna cook breakfast for me and shit? You gonna burn the house down? She's like, no, Dad, I got you. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, her mom came out. What are you doing? Telling our daughter. She's like, I'm cooking Dad breakfast. She's like, I got it. And then my daughter's like, no, I want to do it. I want to do it for Dad. All right, fine. She turned around. She didn't acknowledge me. She walked away, went to the room, got ready for work, took a shower, got dressed, got ready for work. She literally walked. I was sitting at the kitchen table, drinking my coffee and eating my breakfast sandwich that my daughter made me. She walked right past me, didn't say anything, walked out the door, closed the door, drove to work. That's how. That's kind of how the relationship. Like that's when I knew already it was.
That was a long time though, dog.
It was over, bro. Oh, bro, I was married for 14 years. I was in a relationship for 20 years, and I was loyal as fuck. Like I'm a Leo, bro. I'm loyal as fuck.
Yeah.
I might fucking clown around and fucking, bullshit and shit. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna stray away, bro. Like I know where my shit's at. I know where my heart's at, right? So I was loyal as fuck. It sucked. It fucking sucked because I was literally devoted to everything. Like
That was wild.
you know what I mean? I was going through some shit. Men's mental health, right? Month,
Yeah, shout out to
right?
This month.
This month,
Yeah.
right? I was going through some shit, bro. I was in a dark place. You know what I mean? Like, RIP to my cousin. And not even my cousin, it was her cousin, but I treated him like a little brother. When I met him, he was 8. He killed himself over the same shit. He was 27 years old over the same shit.
Wow.
He was going through some shit. He didn't tell nobody. I was doing the same thing. I didn't tell nobody. I kept it to myself. Right? Why am I going to tell you?
Yeah.
Do I want your pity? No.
Nah.
Do I want
The whole men do.
Do I want to hear? Do I want to hear you tell me you need to go out, fuck bitches, party? I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. I got a family, man.
I mean, I think I talked about it.
me and you
told
talked. Me and you had
So,
a deeper level conversation.
Can I ask you a question then? When you were going through the situation, did you kind of reach out for any help?
I didn't for a long time, for a long time.
Because a man is like looked down on, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
You pussy.
You're a man up.
Yeah.
Suck it up. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you hear shit from other guys. There's plenty of fish in the sea. It's not even about that, bro. Like I was home. Like this was home. Like
Yeah.
There was a foundation
This is what I
built.
built. Like I felt rich.
14 years is a long time, bro. Yeah.
Like I felt rich. Like I didn't have all the money and all that shit, but I felt rich. I had healthy kids. I had a healthy family. I had a home. We had food. We had a roof over our heads. We were good, bro. Like we might not have been like very well off. We were very comfortable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So in my heart, I was like, I'm fucking rich. I got everything I want, everything I need.
So
I don't need anything more. You know what I mean? So it sucked, bro. I was going through it for a long time. And then the same thing, my buddy Mike from the other podcast, he hit me up one time and he's like, hey, can I ask you something? And I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? And I hadn't talked to him like in 5 years. Like through Instagram, like and shit, right? Whatever. And he's like, hey, man, I've been noticing this and this and that. It's not my business. Are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He's like, hey, you know, again, it's not my business. If you don't want to tell me, it's cool. But I kind of feel like you're going through something with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you want to talk about it? And I'm like, you know what? I think it's fucking time. Yeah, I'll talk to you. So me and him would have conversations. And then he told me, I'm going through the same shit.
Wow.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, to this day, I have 4 of my homies, close friends, all going through the same exact shit that I went through.
Man, that's just crazy when you find out. They just kind of
Because everyone keeps it to themselves.
They keep it to themselves.
No,
yeah.
no one wants to say shit. You know, bro, I was in a dark place. Like I was,
It's
I
horrible.
was ready to end it. I'm not even gonna lie. I was ready to end it because everything I had,
Everything you built,
everything I built, everything I had, like
you invested into this shit.
I'm
bro.
losing.
Yeah.
You know, I lost. I'm literally losing everything. Like where am I gonna go? Okay, I'm gonna go get my own place. Am I gonna have my kids with me 24/7? No, now I gotta work twice as fucking hard, twice as much,
Yeah.
just to support myself and fucking still be able to support my kids. You know what I mean? So right now I'm in this phase where it's like trying to rebuild my empire.
Yeah.
Right. So you know it sucks, bro. Like it's hard to say what really how it feels to like when
There's a light at that tunnel, though.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Do you want to build something else? I mean, build something with someone else again, or no?
Yeah, man. Like again, bro, I'm a Leo, bro. I ain't trying to be by myself. Like you know what I mean? I'm a lover, bro. Like you know what I mean?
Okay.
I like cuddles. I like all that shit. Like
Stop. I'm kidding.
like all that, bro. Like I like just
Yeah.
you know. I mean, yeah. Like I might not be able to be there, but I'll tell you straight out. Like if I can do it, yeah, I'm there. I got
Hell
you.
yeah.
I got you.
Let me ask you this. Are you in a better place now?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's good.
Fuck yeah. I mean,
That would, like, warm my heart up right
I might
now.
not be where I want to be,
But you're in a
right?
better place.
But I'm
for
in
sure.
a better place. I'm at peace with everything. Fine. You know, okay, it happened. It is what it is. I have no remorse. I have no hatred towards her. I have no fucking
No regrets.
animosity, no regrets. You know, I gained 4 beautiful children out of it. You know, and honestly, like, you know, because I go through Instagram a lot. Like I seen some shit. And it's like, kids will never know that they saved your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kids will never know that you need them more than them. And I'm probably the only one here with kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and bro,
Shout out, Baby G.
you're never ready. You're never really ready for kids. You're never you can fucking have all the money, you can
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
everything. You're not fucking. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, bro. You're not
Yeah, I
ready.
feel that.
I agree
You're not
with you.
ready.
that.
I agree.
You're not ready, bro. You know. So like when I was talking to you that one time, and I'm talking to my dad, and you know, me and him got into a pretty good conversation, and you know, I kind of broke down. I'm just like, look, I get it now. I fucking get it. Like,
Yeah.
You know, I completely understand why you were the way you were, why you were so hard on me, why you fucking, you know, acted the way you did. I get it. I totally understand.
You said you have 4 kids, bro. So obviously there was a lot of love. Or were those
I think it was a
kids
separated
like
love.
drunk nights that y'all just fucked and shit like that? But like if it's 4 kids,
like I had like it. Look, none of them were really planned.
okay,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to have this joke. Like we would joke, and I used to call like my oldest one was named Captain Morgan. You know what I mean? But at the same
Long
time,
Island.
Don Julio.
but at the same time, it was like those were passionate moments still, though.
Right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, yeah, I might have been fucked up, whatever, but they were passionate moments. So it was more of a joke. Like they weren't planned, but you know what I mean? It was more of a blessing. The first time I held my daughter, bro, my oldest daughter, I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
I need to really change my fucking life. Bro, I was 25, 24, 25 when I had her. Yeah, she's 16. I'm gonna be
You're still
40.
you're still young.
I was young. Bro, I was out fucking, I was still working, right? I've been with the company 20 years recently, just quit not too long ago. So I was working there. But I was living a different lifestyle. Like, bro, I had some friends that were like not good people. You know what I mean? Like involved in some shit. Like, you want to make money? Yeah. Hey, you might, if you get caught, you can't talk. All right, cool. I got you. Hey, hold this for me. I got you. You know what I mean? And then when my daughter was born, it was like, man, I ain't trying to have that shit fucking follow me. Like, I gotta fucking separate myself from all this
Yeah.
bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? And it was shit that a lot of people didn't know. I kept it to myself. I'm a very private person. Like,
Yeah.
when it comes to a lot of shit, relationships, all that shit, very private, bro. Even out in public with my friends and all that shit, like, I'm still private. Like, it's cool. I'll fuck around, talk. I might open up, but for the most part, I kind of just keep to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it ain't no one else's really business problem.
But just know that if you ever, I mean, hope you don't go through that again. Know that, you know, you have me and all of, you know, Chris and here we can always talk to, and don't
I
ever
got
feel.
sorry, no lo siento, dog.
But
No
when-
homo,
Hold
though.
on. When did you feel?
One
like,
homo.
When did you feel like your relationship was the strongest though?
When did I feel that?
Yeah, because you obviously got married, so there had to be some point where you guys both really fucked with each other. Because the way you're talking right now, bro, you made it seem like your whole relationship was just a facade. Like you always loved her more than she loved you, but there had to be a mutual love.
I never felt that.
And she still said yes.
And that was a conversation that me and her had. Like, you had the opportunity to say fucking no. We could have ended with just one kid instead of 4.
But he told you that?
I told her that.
Oh.
Like, we could just ended with one kid instead of 4. Like,
Because that, like the question, right? The signs that you're falling in love. There had to be a bunch of signs to even propose to her, to even say yes, get married, all that shit, right?
when I proposed to her, bro, my daughter was, I think she was gonna be 1. She was right before she turned 1, and not taking anything away from her. She was awesome. She was cool. At that point, we were good. Like, everything was good. You know, like, she took care of me.
Mm-hmm.
She always made sure I was good. You know, I got sick, whatever. Like, she took care of me. I knew she had a lot of traits that my mom had. You know what I mean?
And that's what you know.
And that's what I was looking for.
That's
in
how
in a partner,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
You're looking for someone
That
that
looks like your mom. Yeah,
that-
that's all you know. That's the only woman you know, really.
That's all.
Yeah.
My mom was my best friend.
Yep.
You know.
Say shout out to
My-
the mom. Yo,
shout
man.
outs to mom.
Real shit.
You know, and not taking anything away from my dad. Me and my dad were cool, but it was easier for me to talk to my mom.
Right.
It was easier for me to, like, when I had my first girlfriend, I was like 12, 13. I called my mom. Hey, mom, guess what? I got a girlfriend. And she like, mira cabrón, what the? And she kind of gave me this lecture.
Give you some rubber.
And I'm like, hey, don't tell me that. She gave me rubbers my freshman year.
What the fuck?
I was going to uniformal. She seen my date, and she goes, she's pretty. I'm like, yeah. She goes, here, I'm gonna give you something. I'm like, all right, cool. She goes, put your hand out. Give me fucking rubbers. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You didn't
Oh
know?
my god.
She goes, I'm too young to be a grandma. I'm like, mom, I ain't even fucking, like, you crazy? Like, I ain't trying to do all that shit. Like,
Did you
no,
fuck though?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it was a really good friend of mine, and we went as friends, and it was cool. But yeah, man, I mean,
Wow. That was deep.
I was, you know, at one point, yeah, I was in love with her, and
So her accepting the marriage proposal was you thinking, okay, she really fucking with me,
yeah,
then, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and for a certain point, you know, certain point in time, yeah, it was like I felt something, but I felt like I was again, like I asked you, there's always one person that's
Yeah.
more in love, or
Love than
more
the-
invested than the other one.
So let me ask us. So let's say next month she comes back to you and is like, I want to come back with you. What would you say?
I don't think I could do it.
Now let me ask you those questions because you think she's obviously whatever
I've
personal
been-
life. She's been going out and you don't want to be like, no, I'm not. I don't. Or are you just done with it?
I'm just done with it.
Yeah.
I'm just done with it. It like, again, I have no hatred towards her, no animosity, no nothing. Like, this is what you wanted.
I think it's because you went through so much hurt and pain because you
Yeah.
really wanted to and it
Oh,
ended.
I tried a lot. Like
And I know because we have some deep conversations and it just sucks because I even told you, I'm like, do what you got to do. But as long as at the end of the day, you did whatever you could
Yeah.
to do anything. And if it doesn't work, you can walk away from that relationship that you did try.
That you tried everything. Exactly.
And it's okay. So
and
I'm so proud of you right
I
now.
took that and ran with it because the last time I seen you was when you were
Yeah.
you had transferred out. So I saw you over there and I was just like, yeah, I'm going through it. And you're like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm like, I'm not. Like, I was right at that point. Like, I'm not. Like, it is what it is. You know, this is what she wanted.
Yeah, it was a long time coming.
You know, and I'm not putting her on blast or nothing like that. It's more like, it is what it is, bro.
It is,
yeah.
It is what it is. You know, like, she wasn't happy. At
Uh-huh.
the end of the day, I started not being happy. I had to remove myself from this situation because it was just unhealthy for everybody. Like, the household just felt like, bro, like, there was just tension. Like,
And the crazy thing is you
I
have
was in one
kids.
room and then she was in another room and it was just tension.
The
And the
kids
kids
never
in the
asked
middle.
anything? They never asked anything?
The kids never really asked anything. Again, my youngest one, she would make comments like, because I was sleeping in the fucking living room, she would make comments like, all right, guys, it's 9:00. You know, we got to get out of dad's room. You know what I mean?
Props for her. No, I'm kidding.
You know what I mean? But
She's
I
cute.
love someone that can crack jokes in the most weirdest
But
times.
she was saying it like sincerely, saying like, all right, guys, like get the fuck out. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, my dad's trying to go to bed. He's got to be up at fucking 3 a.m. 4 a.m.
Right,
and
yeah,
shit.
real one.
She knew what was going on.
Yeah.
Like in a sense, like she knew, but
She
she
a Scorpio?
didn't know. She's in February, so she's Aquarius.
Okay.
25th. Yeah.
Nah,
No,
she's
she's, Aries.
Pisces.
Pisces.
I don't know. I just know I'm a
Pisces.
Virgo. So
I got.
I kind of want to get it off you real quick, bro, because I want to get a perspective from someone that didn't have kids, bro. When did you start having signs that you were falling out of love with your past relationship? Because you were with her for a minute, you know, you were bringing her here the same way, you know, Mayori's here, she would be here as well. Not as involved as Mayori, but you know, she would still pull up. When you started figuring out, I ain't feeling this.
When she started going on more trips.
without you.
Yeah, so she go to LA a lot. She go to Korea a lot. You know the Korea trips she used to go on?
Mm-hmm.
She go in there a lot.
With someone else?
Turned out to be.
Ooh.
wow.
Turned out to be. And I had to find that out through coworkers that I worked with. Because they were...
Was she using that example just say she has family over there, or is she just using it for something else?
I need my time.
She was an anime chick.
Nah,
I need me time.
it was more like... Yes, it was more like...
Mayori, I like you better. I'll put that on record.
I mean,
like Mayori
I don't know.
I get that a lot.
I
too.
don't know. I don't know that hoe. You know what I'm saying? But I love you, girl.
Everyone hated her.
That's a whole story.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you a story. I got hot one time when we were doing that pod. Remember, she did that fucking reading from the door?
And she was like, oh, you
I
know
was
shit
so
about witches,
hot. I was
dog.
like looking at everyone like, yo, she's not even on the mic and she's talking like,
talking
get the
like
fuck. Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah, I mean, so she wouldn't even ask. She'd be like, oh, I'm going.
But did you
I know,
knew
but-
there was something going on?
It felt weird at first.
No,
I
you
didn't-
felt something.
Something was off. And then
Yeah.
out of nowhere, so I used to sleep over to her house a lot, and she had a guest room. I ended up going to the guest room a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and, you know, we broke up the first time, and I asked you that question because I didn't reach out for help, but I posted a picture, and you caught the sign quick because you
Yeah.
were like, oh, you good? And I posted, like, all my shit was in the passenger car. And I was like, well, it is, here I am.
Yeah.
And then it was you. It was like some day ones too that were hitting me up, and they're like, "Oh, what
Yeah.
happened?" And I was like, shit happened," you know?
You're a Leo too, though. No,
I'm
you're
a
a Cancer.
Cancer.
You're a Cancer.
I'm a
She's a
Leo.
Leo.
You're a Leo. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand definitely.
And then
Cancer
yeah,
season. Woo!
Hey, shout out to my boy Dennis D. Messiah. Happy birthday, bro. I love you. I love you, Dennis. Happy birthday to you.
Dame.
Yeah, so like when we broke up, it felt like my empire crashed. For
Right.
sure, I was in a dark spot. I and then I got back with it the second time. It got worse. I hit a car and I ran.
What?
Yeah, I hit a car and I ran, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" Like I didn't want to die.
You
but I was
just
like,
weren't all there. Like
I was
you weren't.
blacked
The
out.
signs were
dog.
there, but you weren't taking them.
Everybody since the 5th month we were dating, everybody told me like this ain't gonna work, and I was the only one holding strong. You know,
You had hope.
I had
Yeah.
hope
You had
that
hope.
that
Oh my
something
God.
would. So
Hope.
after that second time that happened, and the same thing happened again, I'm like, and then I found out stories through the coworkers that she was showing pictures to and telling. That's when I was like, what
Damn.
the fuck was wrong with me?
Yeah.
I need to fall in love, yo.
No, you
Nah,
don't.
sometimes
Because
bro,
music
like,
hit,
what you
when
wish
you're
for,
going through shit like
dog.
that, music hit different too.
Oh,
my
yeah.
shit hit different, dog. You told me that shit too.
I was on that 90s R&B shit, bro.
Bro, I was on some psychedelic shit. low-key.
2000 R&B shit. Drew Hill.
I was in my
I'm torn in between the two.
Somebody
I was
wanna
straight
be
man,
in my
girl.
bed.
Straight man.
I was
Oh,
back in my
Lord.
ASAP days.
I need
dog.
love.
A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, I was back in my ASAP days.
And it's scary
Oh,
because
man.
I mean I can feel your pain too because my thing I already knew that was going on.
You have that feeling, right?
You have that- I already knew.
You know
This
that
fuck-
you have no fucking proof.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean I did because
Right?
this fucker was going to TJ every fucking weekend. But I knew. And my thing was I was just so blind about it. I was like, you know, I know it's
And
gonna be
then-
okay. It's gonna be okay.
And I found that app where she was talking to these people too when we were broke
Was
up.
it
we were-
what's up?
Snapchat.
Line.
No, it was.
Was it
on-
Line?
It was on some Asian fucking.
That's Telegram.
It's Line.
It's Line. I don't know
Line
what
is
fuck
like
it's
the
called.
WhatsApp for Asians.
She's a smart cookie right
She
here.
was on that, and I knew that when we were talking when we
Yeah,
broke up the
Pilas.
first time.
She's a
And it's
Leo,
funny
bro.
because
Like,
there's a
whatever.
wall right here, and she's like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Damn, she's good."
I'm telling you what it is.
I'm telling you what it is. She's like, "This."
Man, yo.
I like that.
Because the last time I was really talking to someone heavy, I was the one. I started noticing the shit that I was doing to like distance myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a few years back,
Oh, not Hawaiian.
No. The one that you know, I was the one that was trying to make it work.
You were chasing.
And all the signs were there that she didn't want me, and I was just so in denial about that shit. Because then 1 week she would give me signs, and then the next week it's like, I'm gonna make your whole house into fucking Christmassy. And it's like, okay, you over here doing my house with no fucking bra on, you doing all the decorations with a white tee, you know, like it's little shit like that. It was like, come on. You have
It's
to
too
like
good
me. You're
to
not
be
just,
true.
Yeah, you're not just doing that to do it.
Right.
That was something
And then she
trendy
would wear
one,
baby
though.
daddy on Mother's Day. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, you had your phone on silent. What's it called? The airplane mode. So every time I would text you or call you, I wouldn't even say delivered. So I'm like, okay, now I started.
I got you. Yeah.
I started seeing this shit, but I still was like, nah, because I would see her at work, and they'll still be like, oh, she do a little flirting shit. I'm like, she's still
It was a
feeling me.
different vibe.
It was a different
Yeah, it
vibe,
was a
bro.
different vibe.
But
Until I
then-
finally
and
accepted
then
that shit.
At the end of the day, it's like, go ahead.
I was gonna say because you asked him like, would you get back with somebody if you could? And I get the feeling that you don't want to be alone because I don't.
I don't.
wanna
You told me,
be
I remember when you
alone.
told me that.
Yeah,
You're like, I don't know how
hate
to be
that.
alone.
But you
I
admit
already-
to that. That's the most beautiful thing.
I
You
grew-
acknowledge it, yeah.
I grew up that way, and
See-
once I got that feeling of having somebody, I don't want to let that.
Well,
shit
with your
go.
history, bro, being an orphan and all that shit, I can see why you feel so like you need that connection with someone.
You have siblings though, right?
I have one.
And you guys were always together.
No,
No.
I was with him when I was 16 because I was
He's
adopted
full
at 16.
adopted.
And then but you guys were separated.
No. It's just
No.
his sibling from his adopted
From
parents.
adopted
Yeah.
parents.
When I
Okay.
say brothers on here, I mean like my day one friends.
Okay.
When I was in the orphanage. Yeah.
Because I got
Or
one
people.
brother and one sister, and my brother, me and him are 3 years apart. Yeah, like 3 years apart, and we shared a room from fucking the day he was born.
So
I
watch porn and everything.
So fuck, what the fuck?
And jerk off together.
Circle
Yo,
jerk?
shout out
No.
to Eddie.
Who has a bigger gun, me or you? No kidding.
Ready?
So yeah, we shared a room, and since he was born till I think he was like he moved out when he was 16. So I was never by myself. Like he moved out.
You
and
always had someone.
I always had someone near
Always
me.
had
You know?
Same at the group homes. We were all in bunk beds, all around each other. It
Yeah,
was-
so you always have someone. So
Yeah.
that's what you're accustomed to. Like you're used to having someone around. Like even now, like I'm renting a room out, right? And if my roommate's not there, I'm alone. I'm like, fuck, let me call somebody. I'm gonna go out. Like I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna go get some to eat. See if someone wants to go out eat with me.
Hey, bro, hit me up anytime. I'm down to go get some fish tacos.
I had some sushi the other day.
Fire.
Bomb ass sushi.
Fire.
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't want to be alone. I don't like,
It's scary.
I met someone, I'm not gonna lie. I met someone. She's cool as fuck. She knew my whole story. Like she was there while I was sleeping in the living room. Like she knew everything. We would just talk. And then finally, like, I would talk to her more. We would go out, hang out. And it became more like I wasn't looking to fall for someone. You know what I mean? It just kind of
The
happened.
signs of falling in love were there.
But you
though?
also
Yeah,
got to
just-
be careful there too as well.
Right. You know what I mean? But
That's
it wasn't like a sex thing for me. Like I wasn't just trying to smash. Like I didn't even try. Like I would just talk to her, we would hang
Yeah.
out, we would kick it, everything. Like she knew what I was going through, and we would talk.
Yeah, but you also have to be careful and just think about yourself. I mean, at that time,
Yeah.
you should have.
But
Just-
I was doing that for a year and a half.
you guys. See that? But see, this is what scares me, bro. That I don't mind being alone. That shit fucking
I wish
scares me,
I
dog.
can
It really
think like
fucking
that.
scares me.
But he says that now. You say that now, but when you're invested with
one.
somebody,
Okay.
and you're like, fuck, like I fuck with her, she fucks with me. This is the one.
Yeah.
I'm like in love.
And I always
Like,
said it.
I've
It's gonna
never
come.
been in love.
Once
You
you
never
start
been in
pulling,
love?
Never been in love.
all right, so
Like
when-
deep love, no.
when it
Never.
actually happens, bro,
You're gonna see a difference.
you're gonna see a difference. You're gonna be like, yo, you look back to this day and you're gonna be like, motherfuckers were right. Like these motherfuckers were fucking spitting some
But
shit.
I think it's even hard for me to like, cause sometimes I feel like signs are there for certain people, but I just like doing my thing solo so much that I push it away sometimes.
So would you say you're not vulnerable?
I was gonna say that
No.
once you start pulling your vulnerability cards is when you start seeing
Right?
that shit for sure.
When you expose your true self to somebody, like your darkest secrets or your deepest secrets to that one person, and you're letting them know, like something that nobody knows, maybe only your brother or your sister,
right.
or someone like really close to you, and you're letting this person know, like you're opening up that vulnerability.
Yeah.
Are you scared
Yeah.
to get hurt?
I am.
Yeah,
And
that's-
rejection.
So that's what it is.
But
That's
that's
what
part
it
of
is.
life.
I know it is. I know. I'm
You
aware
have
of it.
to
I'm
go
aware
That's
of
through
it.
fucked
that
up. You're
process.
afraid of rejection, but you be rejecting bitches all the time.
Yeah.
Shut up, yo.
Nah.
Dios mío, sorry.
It's
no,
okay when I
sorry,
say
sorry.
it's okay when I say no, but it's not okay when they say no.
It's cool when I do it.
but
It's a problem when they do it.
That's
No,
selfishness,
but,
dog.
but you know what I mean? Like the moment you find that person, Chris, like you're gonna be like, it's hard to explain, bro. And one thing that I heard one time was, you can't explain love. You really can't. So
a
when
feeling.
when you're in love and you can't put words to it, that's when you know.
yep, I
when
agree.
you can't
I want to get there though. I really do.
but you have to. But you have to.
let it come to you.
Yeah, you have to put yourself out there.
and you too.
And
But if I let it come to, I have to settle for something I don't really
it's not
want.
even so much.
Wait.
It's not even so much.
Well, have an
settling.
open mind
You
to
have
it
to
too,
have
right?
an open
It's
mind.
not even so much settling. Like you have to compromise. It's a two-way
That's
street.
true.
It's a two-way street. The things that I've
Preach,
heard,
boo,
what I've
preach,
heard you
Pierre.
say was like, I want to be the one supporting so and so. I want to be the one making sure.
But you have to bring that
Fuck
guard down.
that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Fuck all that. Because the moment, if it ever happens, and you're fucking madly in love, and you're doing everything, and you're taking care of her, and you're fucking paying for everything and doing everything, and she fucking leaves you. Let's say you get married and she fucking leaves you. Guess what? I want half, motherfucker. Then what?
Unless you sign a prenup.
Prenup.
Then what? And even with the prenup,
Especially
if you have kids, you're
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
It don't matter, prenup or not. You know
So
what I mean?
basically,
Sure.
don't have kids.
Not, I'm not even saying.
And don't even let them know that you have life insurance.
Not even saying that. I'm just saying like it's got to be 50-50.
Yeah.
It has to fucking be 50-50. For sure. She has to bring something to the table. She has to.
It
bring
doesn't.
something
It
to the
doesn't have to
table.
be money though. It can be anything.
Anything. Support,
Yeah.
Emotional support.
emotional support,
Yes.
Caring, love.
fucking
Like,
whatever.
Something to fall back on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Gotta fall back
that's
on.
when you'll know you'll be like falling like fuck. I can literally come home and tell this girl anything.
Yeah.
anything.
To
You know?
vent
Yeah.
to.
and it's hard to find someone like
Fuck
that and
yeah.
tell them like,
Yeah.
hey, babe, you know, so and so they don't get mad at you. Like I want, like you want someone to be like,
She's mad with.
Let me further.
yeah, like
Let me further this conversation though. Like, does that make you then dependent of a person?
Dependent on each other.
Ooh, y'all got stumped, huh?
No.
no, it just
Oh, can I answer?
That's
go ahead.
I think it depends how much you pour into the bowl. Like, let's say my emotions is this cup, her emotions is this cup. I know her well enough to know it's an equilibrium. With the other one would bounce on top of me for sure. Sometimes it'd be me and bouncing on top of her,
Right.
whatever, you know. But I would look at that bowl and I'd see where my boundaries are, and then that's
work
where I
on
kind
it.
of step down a
Boundaries.
little bit, step away. Boundaries, bro.
Boundaries.
You got to set in motion.
But okay, but that reinforces my point though. Like,
And shit you're willing to
that's
tolerate.
no, but that's you're depending on her to fill the bowl as much as you.
No.
but you work
No.
things out.
It's not. It's not. It's not so much depending. It's how do I say this? It's you want a partnership.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not depending on someone. You want a partnership.
to work together.
So let's say it's 50-50. Cool, I got you 50-50. We're good. Whatever it may be. It might not be financial, whatever. But we're 50-50 in on this whole relationship. Right? There's gonna be fucking times
Yeah.
where you're not gonna be 50-50.
Yep.
Is she willing to carry that extra load? Or is she not?
Ooh.
Are you willing to carry that extra
Keep
load?
talking, keep talking.
Or you're not. You know what I mean? Like that's what I mean.
it's
Like
also a lot of people have pride and they're like this. They don't want to be down here because it's like, nah, fuck that. But that's what the problem. They have an issue and they have to just drop it
Right.
and be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have to like even it out, balance it out.
my thing was always like I told my son's 13. He just turned 13. And he's into girls and shit. And he's had a girlfriend. He's had like 2 or 3 girlfriends. And I tell him, yeah,
was young.
we're different
I know, but
generation, bro, right?
us is like, fuck.
So
I was young.
I talked to him and I'm like, look, because he was like, man, I really like her. I'm like, dude, you're fucking 13 years old. Like, it's cool. You can like her. Fine. Do what you gotta do. You're not in love. I'm telling you right now. Like, you're
Experience.
you're experiencing a whole bunch of emotions that you've never experienced in your life. You know what I mean? You're 13. By the time you're 18, 19, you're gonna go through probably like 15, 20 different girls. And that's fine. That's cool. At the end of the day, when you're old enough, you're gonna want that girl that's gonna ride with you on the bus
Yeah.
when you have nothing. And she's still willing to be with you because who the fuck you are.
Now what you
You're
have.
not what you have.
Ooh, but don't you think
But
times
then,
that
then she's gonna stick with you. So when the times get good, right? It's a roller coaster. Times are gonna get good. She's still gonna ride with you, but is she gonna ride with you when the shit hits the fan again? That's the girl you want. That's who you want with you. You know what I mean?
You'll know, bro.
But I think it's so hard even to find that now because I don't think the girl was there when she already got options though. There's already a dude
Every girl got options.
You need to stop thinking like that.
There's a dude already in her
changed.
DM talking about you in the bus. Shit, I got a whole pad in a car. What the fuck you doing in a bus?
again-
Times change, but
again-
the feelings don't.
Yeah, but again, bro, like I don't care. I'm on the bus with him. He's who I want.
wanna play
Love,
this shit.
a man needs respect. But it's almost easy for us to say, well, he can get my respect when he earns it. Can you imagine if your husband said she can have my love when she earns it? Just as much as women need love, your husband needs respect. Not only was he created to be able to need this, to receive it, he was built that way. He's going to be drawn to the places where he actually does receive it. Whether it's his workplace, you know, some of us are like, why is he always out of the house? Why doesn't he like to be at home? Why does he always feel so grumpy or look so grumpy when he's at home? But then for some reason, when we're out with his friends or when he's at work, he's thriving there. You see so much joy in him. It's because he's receiving respect. He's gonna find respect in the relationships where he receives it. And if that's the case, we've got to figure out a way to understand that there is a true need for a man to be able to receive respect.
That's good.
I want to hear Fabian's point of view on this because he's making all kinds of faces. Like, you don't agree? To a certain point?
That's kind of pathetic.
Oh shit!
What's up, guys? Sorry. No lo siento.
Hey,
Shut the fuck up over there.
speak on it though.
What I heard was like, oh, like, you know, he's having a great time with his friends and he's happy. We have to respect him. This and that. Bitch, you're not fucking your friends, are you?
Of course not.
Okay. You need to get that energy that you have and work it with your relationships and talk about it.
Yeah,
You got to
boundaries.
talk about it. And that if there's something wrong with it, talk about it. If it doesn't work, then separate. Because I've seen a lot of people like, oh, look, we get in a fight, right? Well, I'm going to give an example. Me and you, we get in a fight and we go out. You're happy and talking like with your friends. You're having a great time. And I'm over here like, what the fuck?
Why is he like this at home?
What the fuck?
Some people cope
Well, if
differently.
you don't respect them.
Yeah.
Some people just cope differently.
No, I know, but in the end of our, this is us, me and you. Now you're fucking friends. You need to work our shit together before we even have a great time with your friends. Because guess what? It's going to get worse and worse and worse.
Every time I try to talk to you, it's oh you're such a bitch, oh you such this, oh you such that. Why would I want to have a conversation when I can go kick it with my homies and
Right,
they actually
right.
like, bro, you the man,
Right.
you this,
Build you
like,
up.
This is what I'm thinking. A real woman or a man, if it wants to work their relationship, they have to put their fucking pride to the fucking side and, you know, shut the fuck up and listen to the other person.
I love when he gets passionate. I love
On
it.
top of that,
Am I wrong?
Yeah,
There we go.
you're
No,
not
you're not
wrong.
wrong.
But
Not
on
wrong.
top
You're
of
not
that,
wrong.
there's respect.
Exactly.
The mutual respect. But the respect,
yes.
my mom always tells me this: the day that you guys disrespect each other,
It's
calling
done.
each
It's
other
over.
a bitch,
Yep, it's
it's
over.
over.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
It's done.
Because
Yeah.
it's not
The
that's
one-
not respect.
The ones there's name calling and all that that shit's
So,
done because
this-
there's no going back.
Right.
Words cut.
It is what
Yeah.
it is. Again, you can always talk about it, but what I hear from her, it's
Right.
like, Kater, you're, man, this, no, bitch.
I get your point of view. I know
No.
what you're saying. That's why I wanted to hear what you had to say.
Like, it's,
But what I heard was the guy's gonna go where he's fucking appreciated.
Yeah, where you're celebrated, not tolerated.
You get what I'm saying?
then that's not a relationship.
Okay,
then.
but that's how a lot of relationships
I
end.
understand that, but a real true relationship will come and talk about it. So
But this goes back to there's always one person more invested
right,
than the other one.
Right. But don't be in the fucking relationship if you're not invested of it.
But when you're in love, you're in love.
No, there's also there's a point that you have to realize.
Eve said
There-
it. Love is blind.
Look, I've been in 2 long-term
It'll take
relationships.
over your mind.
I've been in long-term relationships, and I already know at what point it's like, you know what? I have to put my fucking guards
Of
down.
course.
I have to, because a lot of people have pride.
Yeah.
And I have to be like, you know what? Fabian, shut the fuck up and listen. And
Bite
after
your
that,
tongue.
think about it.
Just listen.
The other, like my man, I let him speak. We learn how to communicate. You know,
But are you really listening, or are you reacting to what he's saying instead of
No.
really
No,
taking
no.
it in?
Because if you
'Cause
react,
some people would just like to. They just react to what you're saying instead
Right.
of really taking it in and
Before-
be like, you know what, I'm gonna consider this.
before I'd be like, fuck that. No, you're wrong. This is not. Da, 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 woo, wee. Now it's like, shut up and listen.
Yeah.
And instead of fighting it, I'll be like, you know what? Next time I'm gonna go ahead and do this so I can improve myself and our relationship to work things out.
That's
Yeah.
what I took from the video.
That's maturity.
Like in the video, it sounded like let your man do him for just a little bit. He'll come up with a different attitude, you know, and then they can talk.
That is dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Because your boys can't hype you up too. Nah, fuck that bitch, bro. You deserve better.
Half
blah,
of
blah,
your
blah.
friends-
So
But
you're
it
going
goes
back
both
home
ways.
with a different
It goes
hype.
both
No,
ways.
half of your friends, and you admitted to it right now. It's like, fuck that bitch, fuck that, be a whore.
Nah, he didn't say fuck that. His
No.
feelings.
I'm saying, like, I'm just.
But what I
saying.
was saying was like, you know, I wasn't going to my buddies, talking to them, like a lot of my friends or like certain people that I knew, because I already knew I didn't even tell my fucking family, parents. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to hear that like you need to go be a whore. It's whole season, and you need to go do.
A true friend will be like, you know what,
I'm
Pierre?
fucking married. I got a ring on my finger.
Go work on it.
Yeah.
And like I told you, go work on it. Do what you can. Like, you know, if it doesn't work out, you know that you did whatever you could.
Yeah.
Right.
The last thing I remember you telling me was
Friends
like,
can be dangerous.
you said do what you think is best for you and your family.
Yeah.
You said do what you think is best
Yeah.
for you and your family. Take care of what you need to take care of. At the end of the fucking day, you can at least say
You tried.
you tried.
You tried.
And if it doesn't work, then you go work on yourself.
Don't get me wrong. I want every relationship to work.
Of course.
Everyone. But it's sad to say that sometimes, like they say, and it gives me the chill saying it, nothing lasts forever.
Forever's
And
not
that's
forever.
the saddest thing.
Forever's not forever.
But can we try to last it
Of
longer
course.
than ever?
Of course.
Of course. And it's scary.
Of course. I think my issue was I was a very
We're gonna end it right here though.
I was
end it.
I was over loving. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I over loved. I loved hard. And I wear my emotions on my sleeves.
But I'm proud of you where you're at now, and you accomplished a lot.
It's whole
and I'm
season,
so,
dog.
no, bitch. And I'm
it's
so
not,
proud
it's
of you.
not.
I'm proud of you where you become.
Okay.
Shout out,
I
baby
wa-
G.
I want to ask you guys this: do you guys need closure from people or situations?
Chris, you go first. Chris is like, fuck that, fuck you, fuck
See,
everybody.
I want to say that. I want to put the act on and say, nah, fuck that, I'm cool. But
Does it depend?
But you want to know why.
I do want to know why.
You wanna know why.
I do want to know why. Like, why you stop talking to me? What did I do? Even though as much as I put that macho feel on, like, nah, I'm cool, I'm solid. But I do want, and it's not even about relationships, right? It could be about a fallout with a friend,
Anything.
a fallout with a parent or something. I want to know. I need closure to tell
Agreed.
myself, you know what? I can move on from this. You're right. You have a point. I'm gonna sit with this and I'm gonna intake it. And maybe in 2 weeks I'll be like, you know what? They were right. They have a right to feel that way, right? So I do need closure for sure. You guys?
I definitely need closure. I am going through a scenario right now. A coworker. I know it's dumb to say it's a coworker, but
It's not.
it's just the fact that I was like, you lied, bitch. You fucking lied and came to my face, and you fucking lied, and you went to the other individual that. No, they're not friends. They're just the fact that I work with these people,
Then
and
who
it's like
cares?
I feel the tension, and I don't feel bad because I want to go up to her and tell her, you know what, girl, like so whoopie doo, but behind me is like, fuck, who gives a fuck? But I'm like, I just want to know, like,
So you want to know just so you can be like, let me put it behind me already.
yeah, I do,
Yeah.
and it's fucked up because I wish I'd be like, I don't give a fuck that shit, but.
But sometimes I think we don't even need the closure. Like I think a lot of times we expect words, right?
It's
But I think-
curiosity, bro.
But a lot of people's actions show us the closure. When people start acting a certain type
I
of way,
agree.
they start doing certain things. Like, okay, I already know what's happening to this. But I think we, as human beings, like we want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to hear how you
want
gotta
it
say it.
solidified. You want
Because
it.
when they say it, when they verbally say it to you, then you take it as a mental note, and now you know why. Now you have a right to feel away. But with body, with like actions, you're kind of always assuming. So you're like, man, you did this, and I feel away. But
You're acting like this. You're
yeah,
acting
but they're like,
that.
well, I was going through some shit. I lost my parent. I lost this. I lost that. So sometimes we don't know what people are going through. I think sometimes we just need to hear it verbally to be like, okay, I got the closure that
But
I
I
needed.
think
but actions speak louder than words to
Actions
me.
do
Right,
speak
but
louder
when
than
I
words.
think when I'm gonna confront it sooner or later, and it's gonna probably be tomorrow. Oh, I'm not sure yet.
Do it.
But I'm gonna do it. But I know that
FaceTime me.
after I'm done with that,
Pour back to the pot.
after that, when I'm done, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I feel better because I didn't lie.
You're gonna be like Chris Brown. Deuces.
No,
Sucking
slap.
up the
I'm kidding.
Say bye bye.
But yes,
to
I
her.
do need closure. So
What you mean?
that
I
was-
call you. I hit you.
Oh, child.
Ooh, child.
So how about you, Pierre?
You know, again, you know, I'm a Leo, so I'm a very loyal person, or I try to be. So when shit doesn't go the way I expect it to go, yeah, like, you know, I always wanted closure. I always like I need to know why.
I think everybody wants
Like
closure.
but it's more like a curiosity thing. Like just fucking tell me. Just
Yeah.
be real. just speak on it. Like, yeah, I get it, the way you're acting, but sometimes you act in a certain way because you're hurt or because you're feeling something that just speak on it. Just tell me what it is. Be real. Talk about it. And then, you know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. At least, you know, because words cut deep sometimes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
and there's sometimes you say shit like, I'm guilty of it. I'm not going to say
I think we're all guilty about it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'm fucking innocent and shit. I'm fucking very guilty. I've done it to family members. I've done it to fucking plenty of people where I've said shit where later on I'm like, fuck.
Why did I say that?
Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I
you
should've
went back and you apologized.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't. Because at the same time, I meant what I said.
You know what you said?
I meant what I said, but maybe I should have chose a different way of saying it.
Yes. I'm very guilty of that,
You
bro.
know what I mean?
Very guilty of
Maybe
that.
I should express myself differently. Instead of being like, you're a fucking bitch. Hey man, look, you're acting kind of sideways right now. Like, you know, you might want to chill out because I'm gonna fucking say something I'm gonna regret.
And then I've done that
You know
before.
what I mean?
I call people names and I go back and I'm like, look, I'm sorry that I use these words, but on a different note, this is how I feel. And I just calm down and talk about it.
See, and I'm trying to be better at that. So now it's like closure. Like the only thing I'm ever gonna need closure with is maybe my kids, my mom and my dad, brother and sister. Like that's it. Like other than that, like it is what it is. You know, like that's my fucking life phrase. Like it is what it is. You know, fucking you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If you're not, fuck it. Go do you, I'm gonna do me and move on. Yeah, there's gonna be certain people that you're fucking attached to, you're tied to, you really give a shit about them. And yeah, you still wonder. Like I sit here and wonder sometimes with certain people. You know, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what went wrong? What the fuck is going on? Like, I want to call this person and talk to them and be like, what the fuck did I do wrong? You know what I mean?
You know,
then, for what? For
Just
what?
closure.
But for what?
Yeah.
Closure.
Because at the end of the day, bro, none of this shit means nothing.
It means shit.
It means nothing.
They're still
dog.
gonna feel the same
You're
way.
still alive. You still have like life continues. And I think we dwell so much on wanting to know, like, why did you do
now
it like
you
this?
work right next to
Why
them.
did you fucking act like this?
But
And
that's
it's
the
like,
thing is because you need
like-
to know. You need to know.
But
and
again-
that's my character. Like, I need to know. Like, even with like stupid shit, like, let's just say like your day, whatever. Hey, so what happened? And you're just kind of very blunt about it, like, oh, or not blunt, but like very nonchalant, like, oh, no, motherfucker, like, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I want to fucking know.
Yeah, but at the
You know
same
what I
time,
mean?
we got to be careful because a lot of people are chismosos.
Right.
And it's like,
Right.
you want to find the right person to talk to, you know, because I can't just
But I'm not
go
like,
to
like, I ain't gonna go fucking
anyone and be like, because they're going to be spreading the rumors like, fuck.
Right.
Like, I was trying to be like,
But me personally is like, I want to know, like, just be real with me. Because if you're being real with me, then okay, like,
then
I
I'll
know.
be real, you're a dumb bitch. And I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No.
Then I'm a dumb bitch. You know what? Then I'm a dumb bitch. But you know what? I know how you feel. I don't give a fuck.
That's
Like,
also,
kidding,
that's
I'm
also
kidding.
us being selfish, bro.
Yeah.
Because like, why does it fucking matter? Why we dwell so much on wanting to know
It's a
when
sense-
it's not gonna change shit. It
really
don't
is.
change shit.
For some individuals like me,
does,
yes.
it does.
All it ends
It
up
does,
doing,
yeah.
all it ends up doing is you're more upset, you're more sad, you're more mad. Whatever the fuck it is, the emotion just emphasized at that point.
But sometimes
it
you
don't
gotta go through it, though.
change shit. It
Sometimes
don't
you-
change shit.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, sometimes the action, that's all you need to know. Okay, they ain't fucking with me. It is what it is. Cool. You start talking to that person, you still doing this? I bet. Say less. Say less. But no. Our fucking human self, nah, why? What happened? Why'd you do that to me? And then you break it down to them and it's like, oh, fuck that bitch. Now you get defensive. Now you're trying to give out examples why it wasn't your fault and it don't fucking matter, bro.
But you gotta,
They already treated you like shit. They already stepped the boundary. They already did all that shit. But you still want to hear it because you just like the cheese man, the drama too.
You want to solidify.
I think
You
I
want to solidify,
I
yes.
gotta say this. And I don't know if it's gonna come wrong.
I wasn't attacking you. I didn't know.
No. I'm just. I feel your energy. I think.
Because hold on, I'm before you say something.
passionate, dog.
Before you say something, I want to clarify that I want closure too, right?
Yeah.
But then sometimes when you get the closure, it's like that was fucking pointless. Like now I'm more mad. Now I'm more upset. What was the point?
Yeah. That's where.
So go ahead,
that's
my
what I'm
bad.
saying. Like that's where I'm at now. Like,
So
what's the
don't get
point?
it wrong. Don't get offended about it. It's just, I think fall in love first and come back, and after that, tell me how you really
But
feel.
it's not about love though.
No, I know it's not, but that's what you learn when you're in love. You find these little things. You want answers. You want to
want
find
answers.
out why.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
So when you fall in love, deeply in love, and you go through a hard breakup, you can be like, why? ¿Por qué? I want to
Okay,
know why.
okay.
That changes everything.
But
But you haven't
but-
been in that stage yet.
I haven't, no.
We
But-
all have been that stage, and that's what we're like. We need answers, but ¿por qué?
But you need the
Why?
answers because you want to. You don't
You're
want it to happen.
selfish.
You know. You
No,
don't
no,
want
it's
it to
not-
happen
it's selfish.
again.
It doesn't want
You don't want to
yeah,
make the
and
same
You
mistakes
don't want to go through the
twice.
same process
I'll give you
again
that.
and
I'll give
the
you
same pain, and you'll learn something out of that, and be like, you know what? Pff, I got it already.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that again.
Can you accept though if they do give you the closure? Can you accept if it is your fault?
Yes.
You have
Definitely.
to.
100%.
You should be able to.
Or do you get defensive?
No.
First, I mean, you might get defensive. Me personally, yeah, I might get defensive. It just
for me,
depends. It depends on how they're coming at you. If they're coming at, like, if I feel like I'm being attacked, hey, what the fuck? Like, what's up? Like,
but if I fucked up and they're coming to attack me, I understand that. But if it's something that I didn't do and you're getting mad at me for something that you did, then we got an issue. Bitch.
Okay, but remember this though. For every action, there's a reaction.
Yep. But
right?
again, it comes down to.
So you might have done something, but that doesn't give them the right to react a certain way.
No, and I agree with you. But you also have to find a balance.
Right.
How to like.
But that's where communication comes into play.
Exactly.
You need to learn how to talk to each other.
Exactly.
Because I could do something and you can just be like, man, fuck you, you motherfucker.
But that's not going to solve anything.
It's not going
though.
to solve anything. But you're getting it off your chest.
you
But
got
now
it off
you're
your chest.
reacting. Now you're reacting. Guess what I'm going to do?
But
I'm going to fucking react.
But I already learned how to like
To Loteria Storytelling.
to work that out. So yeah.
I just say that it depends for sure, because I'm very kind of like what Chris said, is very action based.
Nah, fuck that. No,
And that's
Yeah.
Yes,
that was-
finally someone agrees.
no, like for real, because my past relationship,
Security.
I clocked out. My past relationship, I clocked out. I dumped him.
Before you actually
And
dumped
it's
him.
fucked up how I dumped him is through text. But then again, I was sick.
Savage.
I was sick, and
But
it
did
was
you
like
think you could have
COVID.
find a proper way how to like do it after
No.
before that?
No.
Because I
Have you ever
talked to
been dumped
my
before?
no.
You get what
This
you
was
deserve?
my only relationship. He's my second one.
And I hope well, it's not gonna happen because he's amazing and you're amazing. So
So
And now, like,
and
Hold on. Let's talk.
and on top of that, like I'm very like picky with, like, I guess I have high standards in a way,
You should.
but that past relationship I clocked out,
You should
and
too.
my best friend was like,
what I mean?
"Oh, you know what? Break up with him right now. You're sick. He's not gonna be able to see you because you have COVID. Do it
Fuck
because
that.
you don't like. He doesn't. She didn't want me to be manipulated to stay in that relationship because he could cry, he could do all this to make
Has
to
he done
show
it before?
Make
Like
you
a
feel
guilt
bad.
trip.
Yeah, guilt trip.
once. We broke up once, and it was in the 6-month mark, and then we still made it to the year, but
Yeah.
it's still like I clocked out. I was out of that relationship mentally, and it was just me getting out of the
Yeah,
relationship.
but once you're out
physically.
mentally, it's
gone.
done.
It's done.
You're just going through the motions at that point. You're just like
I wasn't even there. I was
you
like,
were there, but you weren't there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
you know, so I kind of did that and let it settle out. Even my mom agreed, because it's kind of like my family didn't really like him, so I was like, fuck it, you know, fuck you type shit. But
they celebrated.
I did it.
They threw you a party and shit.
But then again, I saw that in actions.
as long as
You
you
know?
know what it was, not because your family said they
I
don't like
didn't-
him
I
or your
didn't-
friend encouraged you to, I just think
It was
some people have
more-
to be really careful when it comes down to that. It's like, oh,
Well-
my parents not fucking them, or my friend said, no, well, you're not fucking them, I'm fucking them. It's
I
me and what
already
I want.
wanted to
But
break
as
up
long
with
as-
him.
yeah, but as long as
but
you know
I
that-
needed that push.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I needed that reason, and the people around me gave me that reason.
that reality check.
Where I'm like, I could just do it now. You right. You know what? You right. Because at the end of the day, there's no actions there. I rarely saw him, especially when the thing about my dad happened. I rarely saw him, like, at all.
Well, that's a whole different story.
So like that's a whole different story, and that adds to it. So I'm just like, you know, like I don't fuck with that either, because it's like I'm very family based too. So I'm like,
But-
if you're not family based, then you know what, fuck off.
But again, like in relationships, it's a two-way street. So it's what you're willing to tolerate, what
And-
they're willing
yeah.
to tolerate. But there's got to be a fucking compromise, right?
There was no compromise.
And if there's
there.
no compromise,
So that's where I was like, you know what, I'll fucking leave, because
but
the
that's why you were
actions
you were
weren't
mentally
speaking.
checked out already.
I was already
what I mean?
mentally checked out.
Because there was no compromise.
So
and
that's why-
you were tolerated with more than probably he was. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you're willing to be like, okay, man, maybe he's dealing with this, or maybe he's going through
Because
that.
that's why I didn't ask for closure. Like, oh, why
Yeah.
are you like this and like that? I
Peace.
don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I'm like, your actions speak louder.
Yeah,
like,
you need to hear it.
he-
Right.
I don't need to hear it.
Yeah.
That's where
I guess you're more mad
agree.
sometimes. Yeah.
So I'm like, that's why I agree with Chris. I don't need closure. It really does depend on the
It
situation.
depends on the situation.
But-
The closure happens. It's just not verbally.
Yeah,
It's through actions.
It's through
It's
actions,
through
and that's
actions.
where I agree with him heavy on that, because it really is through action. And the only time I'd rather have closure, like verbally, is people that I'm close to.
Yes,
family.
I agree. I completely. Well,
Other than
so you
that-
weren't close to this person like that then.
Everybody's
Not really.
different. Everybody hold their own opinion, and that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
It is
We're
what
just
it
potting.
is.
We're just
Yeah.
potting.
So
Right.
I don't know.
I
My
win.
2 cents in there.
Goodbye.
Let's lighten the mood. Let's lighten the mood. Let's lighten the mood. Baby, we got a game today.
Yes, we do have a game today.
Fuck.
Oh fuck! It's not strip poker, so calm the fuck down.
Thank God.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this on record. SNLS is the first one to do this game. Anybody that takes this shit after, they copied us. Because I haven't seen this shit anywhere. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen this anywhere. We're about to remix Loteria.
So Loteria is basically we have a deck of cards, and we're gonna go ahead and shuffle them, and we're gonna start with Pierre, and after that, Chris.
No,
and
I'll go
after that,
first.
me.
I'll go first.
You want to go first?
I'll go first.
Well, we'll all pick our cards first, and you're gonna start first, and after that, so you're gonna pick 5 cards, and these 5 cards you have to tell a story that is fake or real, and after that, we'll be the judge if it's fake or real. Sounds fun?
Okay.
So
All
it's
right,
like
So
a,
like
two truths and one.
2 truths and 1 lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I guess so, but basically we're gonna choose the cards and then we're gonna create a story based off the cards.
Yes.
So you have to use every card you have and make it into a story.
All right. So meanwhile, it's done and shuffled. Como-
Hopefully this works out good because
Yeah,
this is
we
the
hope
first
so.
time we're trying this.
All right. So you have to cortarla in half and half. You know what I'm saying?
Mochate, güey.
Machete puta. All right. All right. So pick your cards. Pass it to Pierre. And
Go like this and hold it for me so I can
Okay.
pull from him.
this is so
He's heard
interesting.
that before.
You hold it like this.
And you can't see
Go
your
like
cards.
this and hold it for me.
One,
Two. You got 2. You already got him.
3,
3. El diablo. No, I'm
You're
kidding.
playing for me.
4.
All right. So you can't look at your cards right now. So
When?
I'm gonna go ahead and get his cards.
No, let me just do my first.
All right. Go.
All right. So I got
What the fuck?
El Violanceo, which is a
Violoncillo.
what is this?
A violin?
A violin. It's a
It's
violin.
a-
It's a
viola?
violin. We can say.
Get another one. I don't want this one.
Okay. Agarró el gallo. He's not no fucking gallo. Let me
That's a
tell you.
gallo?
that. Yeah.
El perico?
I'll take it then.
Oh, you want to take el gallo?
I thought it was like a Joker card.
No. I mean, it well, actually, doesn't. Well, it does come out in the card. So.
I'll take a gallo. Cool. La botella, el alacrán y la arpa.
No,
That's
it's not la
camarón,
gran.
güey.
It's el
Oh, el
camarón.
camarón, my bad. El camarón. Okay. El arpa, el camarón, la botella,
These are hard cards.
el gallo y el violonceo.
All right.
Okay, let me see how I'm gonna do this.
And there's no category. You can just hard or more comfortable.
Fuck, let me see. It's
El
hard.
gallo se le paró porque comió camarón.
Hey, you gotta be quiet over there.
Okay. So Cristóbal ex Mateo tomó de la botella y después echó un taco de camarón.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Y cuando comió el taco de camarón, se le paró el gallo. Y cuando se le paró el gallo, miró una arpa y empezó a jugar la arpa. Y después,
¿Con el gallo?
alguien más vino con el violonceo.
Wow.
Y los dos cantamos una canción
De amor.
de amor. Y después chuparon el camarón de Cristóbal ex Mateo.
That was amazing.
I was gonna be like sopa de caracol.
Oh, P.O.P. That was pretty good. You did amazing. All right, go ahead and give the cards to Pierre.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was pretty good. That was good. That
Oh
was
shit, I
good.
didn't tell them to come that quick. All right, Pierre. You got
All
two?
right,
That's cool.
You got 2.
3.
I'm giving him to Renee Easy.
No.
Now you do it.
You're our special guest.
So I'm special, so I get to make my own rules.
No
Nah.
way.
Yeah, that's special.
Show him to that camera though when you pull him. When you show him.
It's 5?
Yeah, is it?
It's 5?
Count him. Yeah.
El árbol,
Okay.
El árbol, okay.
la calavera,
All right.
La calavera.
el gallo,
That's El Gallo. Fun. I got a Joker.
Well, there's another gallo, so it's good.
All right.
la estrella
All right.
Okay.
y la campaña.
Ah, check out the Riverside Bell.
Riverside, motherfucker.
Oh.
All right, here
So
we
how
go.
do I do this? Let me see. Hold on.
Create a story, bro.
Hold on, bro. I'm not shroomed out, so the creativity ain't flowing. I've been drinking, dog. I've been drinking. Surfboard. All right. So,
Interesting.
I would have loved those pair of cards.
I know. I'm trying.
I'm surprised I made my shit work.
I did. It was actually pretty fucking amazing.
And I thought it was Spanish too. That's wild.
Y le chuparon la botella. That
Y le
was fucking
chuparon
great.
la botella. All right.
Estaba acostado abajo de un árbol.
Un día en la escuela
Okay.
sonó la campaña
Okay.
Okay.
cuando estaba acostado abajo de la
All right.
árbol
Okay.
tratando de ver las estrellas.
Wow.
Okay.
Cuando se puso caliente y se le paró el gallo. Y estaba soñando de cabeza de calavera.
I don't know if I can beat this, guys.
Is that right?
That was fucking amazing.
The whole story was going through the tree, so yeah, I'm fucking with
Wow.
it. Say less.
I don't know if I can beat that, guys. You guys did good. I'm sorry.
Baby, you gotta
Alright.
tap into your funny side, creativity.
I'm gonna try.
I need Fabezilla.
Yeah.
Not Fabe. I need
Alright.
Fabezilla.
Fabzilla.
Oh, Fabzilla.
All right, well, here we
That's
go.
that's his name when he picks with Starbucks. Fabzilla.
It is.
It is. I had
You
to go
got
pick it up for his ass one time.
2,
Fabzilla? I'm
3,
like, what the fuck?
4, and
I had like 6 drinks, you know, like Fabzilla. I'm like, motherfucker.
Jump to the camera, baby.
all right. Tengo el cotorro,
No.
el pescado,
Apestó.
el pino,
Ay, güey.
el nopal
Ah, that would be nice to have.
y la mano. All right. Let me see if I can figure this out.
Que no vaya a apestar a pescado el mano.
Ah, me la jalé con la mano y volvió a pescar.
You can't. You.
Pero picó como
helping.
nopal.
Now I'm gonna say something like that.
I give you a head start.
That's your pillow talk right there.
Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna
love this
try.
game.
I'm gonna say something and say. All right, me dieron una mano
Ay, güey.
bien buena.
Okay.
Después me fui abajo un nopal y me tuve unas líneas de perico. A mí de cotorro, perdón. I fucked that one up.
Damn.
Fui a la tienda y me agarré un taco y me lo comí abajo del pino.
¿Taco de qué?
De pescado,
pescado.
perdón. I fucked that up.
It was tacos de vergason.
I try my best.
I wanna
You
do this
guys were
again.
fucking amazing. I
I
was
wanna do
like,
this
fuck,
again.
how am I gonna do this
Let me
one?
see if I can do it again.
All right.
Uno.
That was good.
El Catrín.
All right.
I'm doing from top.
¿Es that Cantiflas?
La maceta. La palma. El músico.
All right.
La garza. Ooh, that's gonna be hard.
I think he's liking this game too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna use that for palabra de día right now.
Okay, let me see. Let me tap into his creativity. Okay, let me see.
You got this.
Okay, un día Cristóbal Ex Mateo estaba haciendo un podcast y empezó a cantar y pensó que era un músico.
That's good. All right.
Después empezó a hablar de las bitches y creyó que era un Catrín. Después del podcast se fue
A Miami.
a Miami
Oh my God.
de viaje y se acostó abajo de una palma.
Okay.
Cuando estaba abajo de la palma, miró unas plantitas y pensó, ¿sabe qué? Esa maceta se mira bien en el podcast studio.
All right.
Y después que compró la maceta, se fue al zoológico y miró las garzas.
Wow.
Después regresó a Riverside.
Fucking amazing. Oh, fucking amazing.
That was funny.
Yeah, you guys did great. I'm proud of you guys. I was like intimidated. I was like, fuck, they're good.
It was fun, man.
Wow,
I like
it was amazing.
storytelling.
That was pretty
Nah,
good.
this was good too. Because the whole situation was under a fucking pine tree at school.
That was pretty good.
Sonó la campana.
Yeah, God. All right, let's keep it going. Moving inmates closer to their kids, Fabian. Please break this down for us.
So I was, hearing the news that they're trying to bring the inmates closer to their friend. I mean, to their family because of their kids.
Mm-hmm.
First of all,
they're trying to move the people that are locked up, their kids are trying to move them closer to them?
Yes.
Or they're trying to move the parents closer to them?
Like the
parents,
inmates that are out of state.
Yeah, to bring them closer to their kids so they
Okay.
can come and visit them. But I just think it's not right because you're, in so many ways, like, obviously you did something wrong and you're in there for a reason. So why would you traumatize your kids to see you there behind a glass window?
What if the kids want to see you?
Exactly.
That's have to come in the kid if they want to see him. But if
So that goes back to the conversation we were having earlier when we were in those bomb ass tacos, like Mama Duke's made.
Mm-hmm.
We had that conversation, right, about the whole accident and shit. So you don't think his kids want to see him?
yes,
And he's
But-
upstate.
Where is he?
no, right,
He's upstate.
right. But you have to also realize to make this big move, it's coming from our taxes.
We're getting taxed for everything.
No,
bro.
you're okay with that?
There's some non-violent crimes that
I'm asking you,
people-
are you okay with that?
There's some non-violent crimes.
Say yes
does
or
that.
no.
Yes.
It depends on
You're
the
okay with that?
situation. It depends on the situation.
It really does.
Because some parents don't deserve to have fucking even see their kids.
So the reason why I tell you that because I've been incarcerated. I just said it right.
Incarcerated.
Incarcerated.
You were at a concert?
Baby G's in the building.
Fucked up there. I've been in jail before, and when my brother went to see me, I was embarrassed because what I've done.
Right.
It's just what happened? It's like telling my brother like I got arrested for so and so. Like fuck, it was embarrassing. Now, see, if I had a kid, I'm like, Dad, how come you're in jail? I'm like, that's embarrassing. I don't want my kid to see me in jail. And it's like, well,
Fabian,
the mentality of these kids of these days, like, fuck, my dad's a rebel. I don't give a fuck.
I'm about to fuck you up right now.
Fuck me up.
What if your kid want closure
What?
of why you're in jail?
Why are you in jail?
I wouldn't be in jail if I was a good parent.
No, but that's beside the point.
Besides the point.
What if your kid? Right now you're saying you closure. I'm gonna say it. I want to know if your kid wants closure. Why you're in jail? You're not gonna tell him the real reason.
No.
That's contradicting
That's not
yourself.
closure.
I wouldn't put myself in that situation to even bring my kids
This is
into jail.
hypothetical. This is hypothetical though. Say you are in jail.
Let's say if I had kids and I got arrested for fucking having coke in myself, like on my car and selling it, and I shouldn't be doing that because I should be thinking about my family.
You shouldn't be doing that, but what if you're doing
And
it
your
to
kids
support the
and your
family?
kid's 12 years old.
There's
What do you tell
so
them?
many ways you can find a better way to support your family. You know,
Right.
there's programs. There's
Right.
so much that, the state of California can help you out. There's no fucking reason why you should be doing that shit.
What if you're good at it?
I get what you mean, Fabian, but your kid wants to know why you're in jail, and you're in jail because you were selling coke. Why won't you tell him I was selling coke, son?
You wouldn't tell them?
Or would you say it in a different manner where it's like, hey, you know what? I did something stupid.
I wouldn't be in that situation to begin with, but if I was in that situation,
We're potting, so you have to put yourself in that situation.
okay, if I'm in
you're
that
in that
situation
situation.
and
You're
I
in
got
that situation. You're
arrested,
in that
right, because I
situation.
was selling
Because
drugs,
right
and
now
my
you were talking
kid's
about
coming-
closure. You were talking about closure
No,
right
I know,
now.
but my
So let's
kid's
go.
over here is like, Dad, why are you in jail? I'm like, oh, because
I was stupid.
I did something
dumb.
stupid and I was dumb, but I would never confess like, oh, I was doing drugs and this and that, because it's
so-
gonna affect that child's life.
Of course.
See, that goes back to my point. Your actions obviously put you in jail. Why the fuck did your kid need closure?
Because that's your kid.
No, but his argument was that he wants to hear why the
But
reason
the
was.
kids want to know.
I know. But hey,
It's a
dad's
curiosity
in jail.
thing.
It's all good though. It's all be out of here soon.
Yeah.
But your actions obviously show that you
All
do
right,
some
so-
crazy
so
shit.
let me put it on a whole different perspective.
Because you have kids.
Because I have kids.
Yes.
So would you rather tell them?
I'll tell them.
Or would you rather them find out on the internet?
Nah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Would you rather be
Yeah.
real with them?
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
But you also have to find a proper age for them to let
right,
them know.
right.
Not at a young age.
No.
12 years old.
They're at now this generation, 12 years, bro.
It's 17.
Bro, fuck, dude. I talked to my kid. He was in the 6th grade, and he's telling me like that. Like he be seeing shit that I was seeing fucking high school,
Yeah,
bro. Like
that's how it is.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you fucking serious? My fucking 10-year-old be seeing shit that I be seeing in high school. Like, what? Yeah, they close the bathroom door and there's smoke everywhere. What the fuck? Like, are you fucking serious right now? Yeah, Dad. And I don't really stress on my kids too much because, you know, my 10-year-old, her grades are good. She's a fucking honor roll student and all that shit. Like, my kids have been honor roll students. Are they lazy? Fuck yeah, they're lazy. They don't want to do their homework or whatever, you know, but are they capable of doing more? Yeah, I've seen them do some crazy shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm at the point in my life where it's like, I'd rather be real with them. Like, like I used to smoke weed. Like, this is the first time me fucking even being open about it. Like, everyone. You knew. You kind of knew.
No, I already knew.
You know what I mean? But I would never, like, I was private. You know, like, I would take my daughter to softball practice. No one knew I was smoking. None of the parents knew. Kept it to myself. You know what I mean? Certain people at work knew. I'm pretty sure everybody fucking talked, you know, because it's high school. Everybody would go run around. So a conversation came up one time. My 2 older ones. Dad, you ever smoked weed? And I'm like, fuck, kind of put me in the spot. You know what I mean? But they're at the age, like, I had a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old. I'm like, do I lie to them? I've been lying to them the whole fucking time. You know?
Hold on, let me ask you this.
So I was straight up with them. I'm like, yeah, I did.
Do you feel like lying to them would just be to like just
protect them?
Yeah.
That was.
Or do you feel like you being real with them is gonna influence them to be like, oh, my dad did this, so I'm gonna go do it?
No.
I'm gonna tell you why, because I call that bullshit. Because my dad used to tell me I never drank, I never smoked cigarettes, I never did this.
But you did,
bro. My 18th birthday, he was drinking. Fucking one time he was going through some shit with my mom. He was fucking drunk, and I'm like, I thought you don't drink, dude. You know.
Yeah.
When my son was born, he had cigars. He's passing out cigars and shit. I'm just like, I thought you didn't smoke, like, you know. So now it's like, why even lie? Like, just be real with me. Just tell me the truth. You know. At least I know what's up. And
that's closure.
That's like real closure. You know what I mean?
Closure.
But your kids look at you as a superhero, right?
Right.
So you saying you smoke is like, oh well, dad did it. He's solid. He's good.
I did.
I could do it.
And we had that conversation.
Okay.
So you did it. Yeah, I go, yeah. But when I was doing it, I was 19. I already had my own fucking job. I was responsible. I had my own fucking car
So
payment.
let's say if you find your kid smoking weed right now, how would you react to it?
At this age, at their age right now, 13, 16, I'd be very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. You know what I mean? Because at this age, the way fucking weed is nowadays, like,
you can get it anywhere.
You can get it anywhere, but not just that. But it's like that shit's strong. Fuck, bro.
Stronger.
Like
that's why I don't fuck with that shit.
Like, it's strong. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what, bro? You saying that right now, you kind of just made some shit click in my mind, because I started smoking when I was 15, right, in sophomore year, and I remember my mom found out. I knew she was disappointed as fuck. She thought I was gonna get to heavier drugs, but the difference is that my mom never smoked once in her life. You at least kind of like, yeah, I'll be disappointed, but it's just weed.
I'd be disappointed, bro, and I would have a real conversation with them. Like, look, I don't think it's the time. I think you guys are young. You know, focus on school. Don't worry about this shit. When you get older, you're old enough. You got your own fucking money. You know what I mean? You're already on your way.
That's what hurt my parents more, bro. I was using allowance money to buy this weed.
See, fuck that.
Not dead ass. I started getting allowance when they found out.
I take that point. If you were in jail and you say those exact words to your kids when they come and see you, if that ever happened, that's their closure.
That's their closure. You know,
but they didn't say he'll lie to them.
This is like
no. I would never lie to them. I would tell them I got in trouble for doing something bad I shouldn't be doing.
But why? Do you want to be where I'm at? Do you want to be back here?
It's better you tell them.
Do you want to talk through?
Obviously, we'll talk about that, but I wouldn't tell what I did because I mean, obviously, I'm like embarrassed to tell my kids, oh yeah, I got caught because I was fucking sucking someone's dick in the fucking corner.
Come on, for money.
For money.
But then
sorry, because we Renee and I saw a TikTok about. It was like a clip of, you know how some people kind of act like they're 14 to catch pedophiles?
Oh, I see.
And there was this one where it was a Latino. He spoke Spanish and everything. He had a kid, you know, getting caught at a park trying to meet with this 14-year-old. And
that's crazy, man.
And they were on the phone with the wife and the kid, bro. And like you know, eres un pendejo. Like, why, like, kind of like ruining the whole family.
Right.
And I don't know how old the kid was. I never got to that point.
Usually
but
it's 14.
13, 14.
Yeah.
No, but like their own. He had a daughter.
His age. Kid's age.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, around there.
But it's like, what do you do in that situation? Obviously, like if they're like 14 too, like you have a daughter that's 14, they know what's going on. They know what pedophilia is. Yeah. They know because it's all over social media now. But what, like, as a parent, it's depending on the situation that you're in, whether or not to do it. Because either way, it's gonna be out in social media.
It'd probably be painted a worse
you have to be
picture.
just really careful. And in the end of the day, it's all about the parental people. It's
I would rather it
hard.
hurt me going to my father, like
hearing it from him
than
speculating and reading
finding out. Because I'd rather,
Yeah.
because then you're lying to me at that point.
Yeah.
And it gets worse.
Yeah.
Well, there's some things that it's all over social media and kids will find out. But there's some
Of
things
course,
like,
but social media ain't always 100% facts.
Yep.
But you're right.
You know
They
what I
will
mean?
find out when you go to like the website of the inmates and you find the
Everything.
charges
They're
for
gonna
it.
find out. They're
Yeah,
gonna
because
read
that's
it.
open for
It's-
public.
yeah, it's
I mean,
yeah.
if my kid's
Public
15 or
record.
16,
What wouldn't you, if you got caught up for some shit? What wouldn't you tell your kid though?
sucking
Like,
dick.
what extreme? Sucking dick.
What extreme? I mean,
Have you seen those undercover cops? They're like hookers and you.
nah, bro. I don't live that lifestyle.
No. I mean, I've seen it like on like HBO and all that shit.
Oh,
Dude. Well, that's I don't know. Maybe that's true what you're saying right there.
HBO at night.
What's something you wouldn't tell your kid, Pierre? Like what's something that you would be so ashamed of that? Nah, I just can't. They can't know why. Even though they might find out through Instagram or whatever the fuck, through their mom, parents, aunt, uncles. But what's something that you personally just can't tell them because it's just too hard of a conversation to have?
I don't know. I haven't got to that point, you know. And I got 4 of them, so I've had a lot.
Well,
of
you would never get to
conversations.
that point to begin with, so don't.
I would hope not. You know what I mean?
It's like I think the hardest thing is like, oh, I killed your mom.
No, like
that's a good one.
That's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
Like honestly,
a good one.
embarrassing was like the whole smoking weed thing. Like that was kind of embarrassing for me.
Really?
Yeah, because I felt guilty.
You felt good to telling them you can't do it when you did it.
I felt guilty because I was telling them like, don't be doing this, don't be doing that, but I was doing it
Like a hypocrite.
like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Damn,
I was-
that's a big strong word right there.
you know what I mean? No, and that's how I felt, and that's why by the time I was getting ready to leave and move on with my whole fucking different career and everything, I was really feeling like, bro, like I would smoke and I fucking felt guilty. Like I felt guilty. I felt depressed. I felt like, what the fuck? Like it wasn't even no more like, all right, I'm high, I'm fucking feeling good. Let me go do the yard work or whatever the fuck. It was like I'm high and I'm like, I felt like guilty. I felt like this fucking anxiety. I felt like depressed. It wasn't even enjoyable anymore. You know what I mean? So it got to the point where it was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna quit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And and in August it'll be 2 years. I haven't smoked weed in 2 years.
Congratulations.
Oh, shit. That's dope.
And I can't, and I really
Wow.
can't. I can't because
Because of your work.
because of my life. Yeah, you know. So, but yeah, for me, when they asked me, it was a little bit embarrassing to tell them, and you know, but at the same time, when I told them, it was relief.
Exactly.
Like I felt good. Like you know what, I'm able to talk to my kids.
That's
I'm
what
able
it's all about. You want
to
that
be
relief.
real with them. And it's crazy because we were at Knott's. We were sitting down eating, and they were just asking me all kinds of random. Where the fuck are all these questions coming from? Like, what the fuck? dog?
Curiosity.
Yeah, you know.
You get to that age of curiosity for sure.
And then it got to a whole different conversation about like, you know, certain people I would hang out with and, you know, where would you get it? I'm like, you know, that's really none of your business, but you know, I would get a lot. Like, cause
Kids be knowing, dog.
They be knowing,
They be
yeah.
peeping. They be knowing.
They be knowing,
They be
you know?
knowing.
They're
Yeah.
smart.
but at that age, I started smoking. I was like
12.
13, 14. I smoked a few times and then I felt guilty. Like, I'm like, man, my mom's gonna find out, like, gonna break her heart. So I stopped. I didn't do it no more. And then when I turned 18, 19, I picked it up again. Kind of like, all right, cool. I'm my own fucking, I'm a man, grown ass man, do my own thing, make my own money. Started doing it again. But I wasn't like, you know, at that time you would buy like whatever, an eighth, you know, whatever.
That's a lot back then.
Homie, I was buying like half an ounce, like an ounce. Like, what are you gonna do with all that? Smoke, you know. If the homies want some, at least I got free smoke, like, you know. And then it went from like half an ounce to like more.
I hope
like,
your kids are not watching this.
more. And they know, but they know this story. Like I talked to them, like, yo, like, you know, like I had a lot of
Right.
weed on me, like all the time, like, and I was stupid. I would tell them like I was stupid. It would be in my car. I'd be driving around. I had a yellow car, bro. Fucking
Burnt out.
hooked up, like flared out, 18-inch
Big
rims.
ol' like
Just fucking like stop me, bro. I would get pulled over all the time for no fucking reason. I would even get told by the cops, like, you know why I pull you over? I'm like, cause it's yellow. Yeah,
Wait.
cause it's yellow.
What the
Straight
fuck?
up. It's loud.
Wow.
Your car's loud. I'm like, it's not even that loud. No, the color's loud.
wow.
You know, so I
That
was.
ain't the weed, that's the color.
It's a Kool-Aid
So
color yellow.
it was like I wanted to be honest with them because I'm like, look, I'll just be real with you.
Yeah.
Like I'll be real with you. Yeah, is there certain stuff that I don't want to tell them? Probably. Like maybe when they get a little older and we can have a different conversation. Yeah. But at the same time, you know, like when I talk to them, I don't act my age. Like I love kids, so every time I talk to kids, I'm like at their level. Like I act my shoe size, bro. Like I'm fucking 11.
I love that quote.
12, you know, like I don't act my age, I act my shoe
Right,
size.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I can relate with a lot of kids. Like me and my son right now, me and him have a fucking great relationship. We
That's
talk all the
good.
time. We, you know, he's into all the shit I was into when I was 15, 16 years old. Music, sports, skateboarding, all that shit that I was into when I was 15, he's doing. You know, so we have a lot of common shit to talk about. Like we kick it, he calls me, he texts me. Even when he had a girlfriend, like, Dad, I got a girlfriend, like, what should I do? Like, live your life?
I'm trying to fuck.
It ain't that serious. Nah, like it ain't that serious. Like, you know.
Hey, you
like,
said live your life, dog.
yeah, but
All right.
come
Just
on,
don't get
bro.
pregnant.
I would tell him, like, bro, you ain't even got hair on your nuts. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't even man.
Damn.
Like, chill. Like, I talk to him like that. Like,
No, that's good.
They know, you know, like, I
You're
try
being
not
blunt
to,
with them. That's
I try
good.
to be blunt with them, you know, but at the same time, it's like, there's certain things where I'll be like, all right, dude, you need to chill. Like, you can't really talk to him like that. Like,
Yeah.
because I got to understand.
You
like,
still have to find the parenting and
right. You
as
know,
a parent.
because we're not friends.
You're my
You're
son.
my son. You know, and we relate, but you still have to respect me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's times where he'll be like, bro, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not your bro. You know what I mean? I'm not your fucking
Bruh.
Like my oldest one be like, boy. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not your boy. Like,
I'm your daddy.
I'm your fucking dad. You know, but at the same time, but I get it though. That's the lingo. You know,
Right.
that's
That's
the
the
lingo.
lingo.
But still,
Yeah.
you still have to show like that.
I be
respect.
laughing when I see those videos about like millennials when their parents type shit and they're like changing diapers and then the way they talking like, oh, this is giving like stinky vibes. I forgot what they were saying, but
Stinky vibes.
that shit
That's
be
all
funny.
cap.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Dad,
to
your
me.
fit look like my kids will be like, damn, Dad, your fit looks drippy today. I'm like, I'm just
You
worried.
see me
like,
though?
I'm
I
just-
like that I know what the words mean because I
Yeah.
know what that means.
And I do, like,
yeah.
I do, like I'll even, like, I'll mess with them. Like, I'll pick them up sometimes. I'll be like, hey, how's the fit today? And my son will be like, it's pretty lit. It's pretty lit.
I like that.
Does he go
I'll
like
fuck
this?
with-
Pretty lit, bro.
Yeah. He'll be like, he'll look at me and be like,
Hi, that's high.
up and down and
I see
shit.
you.
I'm like, motherfucker, like, you look at me up and down like that. When I grew up, that meant something different, homie.
Yeah.
Like, you want to
Suck.
get down.
Suck.
Yeah, you know, like, trying to, you feel froggy? You know what I
Then
mean?
leave.
Then leave.
Yo, froggy, let me
You
hop
know?
on over.
But yeah, but you know, like it's crazy, bro. Like kids change your life, man. Like
They do.
You know what I mean? And for me, like I'm 10 years older than my sister, so I've always been like that older. Like she used to
The
call
older
me.
brother.
She used to call me dad because I was always around. I would change her
Wow.
diapers and all that shit. You know, so
That's crazy.
I grew up knowing that like it's weird, bro. Like for me, like kids are the future. Like you know, so you got to be real with them. You can't sugarcoat too much. You know what I mean? And you can't.
You gotta treat them like a human. Like they're still a person,
They're a
not just a
person.
little
Yeah,
kid.
they're a person.
It's
So
just
you gotta
knowing how to.
just be real with them.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, and of course, yeah, there's certain way to talk to them, but be real with them. They're gonna fucking find this generation. They're gonna fucking find
Yeah.
out. I have a 5-year-old that knows how to fucking go on YouTube. You know what I mean? He knows how to type shit in.
My
I'm like,
nephew's 3 and he's already knows how to.
Exactly.
Like, whoa.
You know what I mean?
At
Like-
age, I was like,
Sorry, no lo siento. Oh,
At that age, I was like-
you're still Fabian.
you know, so yeah, man, like you know,
That's crazy.
Oh man.
P love the kids,
Crazy,
dog.
crazy.
So
All right, let's keep it going. 3 things men need to feel secure. What do you think it is? What do you think the 3 things are, Pierre?
why is he point? Why always gotta be?
Because I kind of know already.
Oh well, for me,
Nah, just like
in general,
and hold on. I'm gonna preface this by saying
because everyone's different.
Fabian think he's slick, but I know where you got the question from.
Of course.
What movie did you get it from?
It was a podcast.
Yeah, I would give props to this girl.
No, I don't even listen to something like that. It just played after the other one that I was listening to. It played after the one I was listening to initially. Tongue twister. That podcast played after I was done listening to the one I was listening to, right? So then when I let it play and I got to that part and I was like, this is where this fool got the
I told you.
You did?
Yeah, I told you. I was like, these girls are fucking crazy, and they were talking about this and so and so, and I brought it up to your attention.
Okay. What do you think those 3 things are, Pierre?
For sure, one is like, are we talking about like me specifically or just
No,
in
just in
general?
general. 3 things men need to feel the most secure.
Intimacy, reassurance, and appreciation.
Wow,
Wow.
that's beautiful.
You're definitely a lover boy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hide it. Yeah, like,
That's because when Fabian asked me this on the phone yesterday, I got
Sex.
I got 2 of them right.
dirty sex.
I said, "You want to give it a try, Renee?"
You go.
Yeah, you go.
He knows the
I kind of
answer.
already know the answer.
You go first.
No,
Just
what do you-
answer.
What do you think are 3 things that men need to feel secure?
She's taking
Money.
notes. She's taking notes right now.
That's one of them.
Security and reassurance.
You got one of them right. Money's one.
So the real answer for this is money, height, and dick size.
Yeah.
Because they don't matter if they're fucking ugly as fuck. As long as they have those 3 categories, you are good.
Then that's shallow as fuck.
Well, you'd be shocked. That is.
Now I'm secured.
No,
That's what the. Whoa, we thought we had a big old shalong now. So it is money, height, and.
I got the
That's
high.
like the common fucking.
Only thing I'm lacking is the money.
Fabian wants proof.
Whoa! I ain't saying I'm fucking hard. You turn it red, but I ain't mad at my dick size. I really ain't.
Anyways, that's
Next topic.
next topic. El palabra del día es verga grande.
Tacos de vergas.
Alright, that was a good one.
Does the way someone dressed matter to you?
No.
Yes to me.
Yes to me too.
Yes to me.
It depends. I mean, certain people dress whatever. Like it's up to them. It really don't matter to me. Like I'm in sweatpants right now. Give a fuck.
It's hot.
But you're swaggy.
I'm dripped out right now.
You dripped out. Yeah, you got the drip on.
Pretty lit, pretty lit.
Like
Like
you
it's from the
you
feet
got
up.
sweats on, but you got the Nikes
Nike
looking
on,
right. You got the
Nike
Nike
up.
tee. Like
Yeah.
it's still put together
Yeah,
properly.
but some people will look at that as like he look kind of raggedy.
No, absolutely not. I'm gonna say
Cause
better axes. Doink.
Go to the strip club with some sweatpants.
Wait, so what do you guys mean by that question? Like, what kind of dress would a woman wear? Like your type? What kind of dress you like? Or what
just
do you
in
mean?
general. I think it's just in general.
I think.
right?
I think
In general.
So what's yours?
Sometimes my mom be wearing some shit. I'm like, Mom, why are you wearing that? I'm like, yeah, put something else on. Like, what's good?
if
What's
she's at
poppin'?
home and chilling,
No, I don't give a fuck. But see, look at this is where it gets tricky because I could be home and still be dripped out in comfortable clothes.
He's up.
It's valid.
You get me? Like I can have the Birkenstocks on with the champion shorts on, cool little polo t-shirt on. You can find a way to make it drippy. I care because I hate the girls that wear the diamond back pockets jeans. I fucking hate girls that have if you got the diamond stuff on your back pocket, you're shopping at Sweeties. You're shopping at fucking
Fat Farm. Oh, it's not Fat Farm.
Isn't that like
Baby
the
fat.
2000s
Baby fat.
era?
You'd be
Where
surprised.
like
Yeah,
DJ
2000.
Maxx
Surprised.
shit.
Los Callejones
it's-
have them
it's-
right now like
Yes, you'd
24/7.
be surprised.
Like
Who
Chris
still wears
likes
still a
them
trend,
girls that
though.
wear like the stretchy yoga pants.
I like the girls that wear the boyfriend jeans. You know what boyfriend jeans are? You know what boyfriend jeans are, huh?
it's almost like all baggy, casi.
Kind of baggy, but still like
That's
It still
tight.
makes them
I'd rather her wear my
look
sweats.
good.
I'd rather her wear my sweats.
fuck it.
one time I asked someone at work if they like lingerie on the girl, and they said, "Nah, I'd rather have her in my boxers and white tee." And I'm like, "Oh, so you like men?"
Hey, as long
some
as it
men are
recoils.
kicking.
And maybe that turns them on.
Yeah, maybe it turns them on.
Remember, like a scary movie when he makes the girl put the football suit on?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gets his ass.
Hey, some guys are kinky like that. You never know.
He's like, "Go like this, go like this."
Turn around.
Wow.
No, I honestly, it's hard for me to date someone that doesn't know how to dress.
I think it just depends on the event or
Yeah, it
where you're
depends.
going.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like I ain't trying to hang out or not just hang out, but like if I'm dating someone or I'm being with someone, like I don't want you looking like you're going to Walmart all the time.
But it's sometimes common sense.
You
But
know what
again,
I mean?
a lot of
Like-
people don't have common sense.
Right.
No,
But at the same time, it's like if you're fucking comfortable, you fuck whatever. Like
Right.
cool.
So it's like dressing like if you're gonna go out on an occasion, then just
Like if we're
good.
going out, like if
And-
we're going out, like I'm gonna wear a polo, some nice jeans. I'm gonna pull out some shoes that I haven't fucking worn. I'm gonna break them out that day. You know what I mean? Like shit like that.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
if it's just a regular, this is me regular day.
But
Like,
look
this,
good
this,
though.
this is just how I am. Either this or in shorts, just
I
chilling.
mean, those who knows how to dress for the occasion,
Yeah.
that's what I look for too.
Yeah.
Right.
So it just depends on the occasion.
Right. Just depends.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
If it's that nightlife, I want to see that lingerie. No lingerie.
I guess I like a girl. I like a girl that likes fashion. To be honest, because I love clothes. So I think the person I like or feeling not even just not even a girl. Like when the homies even got like dope ass kicks on. It's like, oh, that's what's up, bro. Like you care about your shoe game. That's what's up.
I keep them clean though.
Yeah, I peep all that shit. I like fashion. So I like to see people
So you like them like that? They're trendy.
Not so much trendy because you can make some raw shit look fire.
You want them to look high maintenance.
So, because now, like, day and age, all these, like, from what I've seen, it's a lot of, like, cottagecore, Hello Kitty girls, e-girls, goth girls, rock girls, tomboys.
Just look appropriate for the occasion.
But that's not my type of swag that I prefer. Like, she might have a dude or someone that, like, oh, I like my girl looking like an e-girl, like my girl looking like this. That might be his swag. But like this t-shirt right here, it ain't the most swaggy shit, but it's casual, comfort. It's a fucking Cole shirt. Like it's, I don't know what brand this is. What brand is it, Fabian?
Kohl's.
Gucci.
No, it's
Fendi.
Louis.
No, it's Sonoma. Yep. Sonoma. Some cool shit, right? But it's just some straight shit that I'm like, okay, I can rock this regular and it still looks swaggy. It still looks fresh. All I need now is some fresh kicks and I'm solid.
Yeah.
You get me? So I'm that type of person where you can make it look fire is how you put it on yourself.
Again, I think it's just depending on the occasion.
I feel that.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel that.
Yeah.
Just don't look chunty to me, I guess what I'm saying.
I mean,
I don't like chunty shit, dog. I don't want you to look you got your shit at the swap meet.
that's a lot of t-shirts, dog.
I mean, you can make anything from the swap meet look amazing. You just have to know how to wear it.
When I go on a date and I'm looking pretty fresh, but my partner has like a fucking rock t-shirt on,
Crocs
and shit.
That's hot.
Why are you looking over there?
No,
I usually outdress them too.
I'm just kidding.
You're trying to start the pot over there.
I'm just kidding.
I see when the other day you got dressed up. I don't know where you guys were at, but you dressed up. I was like, all right, man, you did your thing.
Yeah,
like
I
thing.
Yeah.
All right, I feel it. It does depend on the occasion, but I prefer someone that sends me links to kicks. Yo, babe, look at this.
I'm sending you a
look at
gang of links then, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! But you're not dating him, so
that. Chill,
You getting jealous over there?
Yeah.
Damn, I hate
So we don't-
you
we
look
don't
more
bond
red
like
than
that?
jealous.
because I'm tired, bitch.
All of a sudden.
Okay. We gotta get out of here. Let me see. Pillow Talk. Ooh, Pillow Talk.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sponsored. Inspired by Baby G.
Oh.
Have you ever had sex with someone and said to yourself, "No, it doesn't count"?
Wait, what?
Have you ever
Have you
had
ever
sex
slept
with
with
someone and you told yourself,
It
no,
don't count.
it don't count?
After you nut.
Everything counts for me. If I even suck a dick or anything, it's still sex. Yes, it does.
Is it because like you're not into that person?
Or
And it was, like,
or
forced?
shitty.
I think
bad sex.
Chris is more talking like drunken night. It shouldn't have happened.
Yes.
Something like that.
But it happens. Still considered
I
sex.
can't.
That's cool. I get you. But no one gotta know about this besides us two.
Like I can't speak on that.
Right. Okay. That makes
You know?
sense. But no, I think
because that post nut clarity, boy, that shit really be like, fuck, what did I just do? Why? I know it was the liquor. That post nut clarity, boy, no, that shit really
I had
be
some
hitting.
mean beer goggles on. What the fuck was I doing? Damn, liquor fury like
I
a
don't even
motherfucker.
fuck tortas. God. These cheese pot bitches be killing me.
wow.
Chispas para la gente latina.
Your boy has officially moved over to Tinder.
Oh shit.
The baddies are on Tinder. They charging though, but I might pay. I'm just saying.
We'll find out if you fall in love.
You gotta pay to play.
I fall in love with a hoe.
Be careful on that one.
Oh, would you fall in love if they have an OnlyFans?
Ooh,
That's a good question.
He ain't.
I might be on the OnlyFans.
No,
Oh my god.
you ain't gonna fall in love.
What if I want to start my girl OnlyFans?
Then you a pimp.
There's a point that you gotta stop. You know, like
What if I want to share my girl?
Then you a
You're a
pimp.
pimp for
Really?
sure,
Yeah.
dog.
But what if I have to be in the involvement though?
There's money involved.
Is money involved?
What if the homie came up to me and was like, "Yo, dog, your girl bad," and I'm like, "Oh, let's fuck her."
Threesome.
So are you like in a poly
fall in love
That's
first,
like-
and
or
after
a
that, come back
switch?
with
Or
that
I mean,
question.
Open relationship.
open relationships.
Yeah.
What if
Or
I
swingers.
okay?
Swingers.
What if I hire an escort to fuck me and my man?
But that ain't your girl.
True
That's-
that. But she here for the night.
I mean, that's different. You have to understand. I mean, I guess because I'm an emotional person. I'm
They're
like,
getting paid
that's-
for that shit. She ain't.
Then it's a pimp.
Yeah, it's a bit. Still, sorry.
Pimp juice.
I feel like I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm down.
That's-
I'll be down to share.
You sure?
I'll be down. I haven't done it. I haven't done it.
I don't even share my fucking food, dog. You know what I mean?
By
Like,
experience,
I'm not gonna
fuck
share-
everything up. Don't.
I'm not gonna
If you're
share
in the
my
same
girl,
page
bro.
and you're okay with it, and
Nah.
you're like, I don't. Then
I'm not.
Okay, then
Maybe
you're
that's
good.
the test that I need to see if I really love this girl.
Yeah, you do.
If it really hurts me, it's like, damn, no, I don't want. No. Imagine he just takes one pump. No, it's over. Stop. Don't fuck her.
But I
changed
want
my
it.
mind. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I love her.
He'd be on some
I'll be a
novela.
cuck.
He'd be on some novela shit.
Bro,
¿Por qué?
I'll be a cuck for a night.
Fuck that.
Damn, cuckolded.
Hey, bro, what's mine is mine, bro. That's it. Like,
That's
you
it.
know?
No,
Damn.
That's the issue, though.
Yeah,
That's the issue, though. What happened to yours then? It ain't yours,
ain't
dog.
mine.
You think it's yours and it's
Yeah,
not
it ain't mine.
yours.
Then
That's
she wasn't the
That's
one.
her option.
Then it wasn't the one.
It wasn't the one.
A true
dog.
bitch will stay right next to you
Exactly.
regardless of what happened.
A true
Exactly.
bitch, you gonna want to get shared.
Nah, bitch. I'm sorry. Let me correct. A true individual will stay right next to you.
A true
regardless.
individual would
Yes.
want to get shared.
No.
Again, fall in love first. Have a threesome. Come back and tell us how that felt.
If he
What if I
falls in
more?
love, if Chris falls in love, he ain't gonna have no fucking threesome.
What if I fall in love more?
And then
What happened
that's
to
your
threesome?
fetish.
Then that's
I watch
that.
too
I
much
mean,
porn,
the-
yo.
That is
I watch
your
too much
fetish.
porn. I watch too much porn. I'm
Porn in,
brainwashed.
porn in reality.
I'm
bro.
programmed.
That is your fetish. That's
You're
okay.
deep in the matrix.
deep in the
Just-
blue pill.
Fucking be a porn star.
Nah.
Start your own OnlyFans.
I mean, you have the
That's
couch,
facts.
start your own.
You have
OnlyFans.
the cameras?
casting couch.
Do you do?
I wish I'm
I
all porn.
mean,
I would.
Call it chispas.
But I want to show my face and then I think that's burnt out.
Just wear a mask.
overly hugged.
Nah.
really hard.
I hate when the people have masks on porn. I like to see facial features, like your sex faces. I need to see sex faces.
Oh, you want to see fuck faces?
Yeah.
How?
dude.
Can I have
And
an example?
noises and shit like that.
Come on.
Fuck faces. Yeah. You know, dudes,
I don't know.
You
I
know,
don't
dudes,
see
you know,
myself
dudes be like
like-
all focused and shit, like biting their lips and shit.
But show me your lips. How you bite them?
Looking
Should be
like.
tight as fuck.
But you gotta be more
Put your head,
intimate.
put your head
like-
back up a little bit.
like this.
But he doesn't
Baby,
know
they're doing this on
intimate.
purpose.
Yeah, he doesn't know intimate. He just,
Shut up.
Intimacy would just be like on some like grabbing them, kissing them. Like,
Let me
holding
ask this question.
sideways.
Do you like rough sex, Pierre? Or intimate sex?
both.
well, I guess you could define what's rough sex for you.
I don't want to feel like we're just fucking.
What?
yeah, like-
You're a Leo for sure.
Yeah.
You want to feel like you're making love.
Right, but it could be rough.
I mean, rough but lovey
Yeah.
too.
Like, hey, choke me.
Like, you're se la estás metiendo bien dura. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, baby. Let me go slower. I'm like,
I,
oh my
you'll
God.
never,
Just
you'll,
hug
you'll
me
never,
after,
you ain't never hear me say
She got
sorry,
to
bro.
drop a tear.
I don't know. I mean, you got her walking like Bambi after, bro. You good?
Yeah, for sure.
No, but
If she fucking
too,
like, you know what I mean? Like you good, dog. Them toes, them toes throwing them
Bambi?
gang
It's the
signs and
fucking
shit.
rat
dog.
too, the
But,
bunny.
dog,
that too, but you better open up
Thumper,
that throat.
right?
You better make open up that throat too.
I mean,
How about you?
What that mouth do?
Rough or love?
rough
Depends on
sex,
vacation.
make it
Birthday
hurt.
sex, rough. Rough. Valentine's,
Make love.
make love. Yeah.
Valentine's still rough.
I think it has to be passionate. Like
It could be rough, but it's just gotta be
Maybe the second
passionate.
round.
rough but passionate at the same
Passionate,
time, but
rough,
kinky
yeah.
as fuck at the same time.
Kinky cool.
There's no such thing.
Yeah,
There it is.
No,
Handcuffs?
how? How? Break it down.
What you mean?
What do you mean?
Break down.
You gotta be in love
Break
first.
down passionate sex. That's rough.
You gotta be in love first.
Break it down then.
No, that's it.
You gotta be in love.
You gotta
Break
find
it
out.
down,
no,
yo.
end of story. You gotta
Break
find
it
love
down.
and try it out and
well,
come back.
how about
You guys close your
like
eyes or open them.
going?
You close your eyes or open them.
Well, going back before that, doesn't it depend on like how you're starting? Because you could start rough and then it could go passionate and you could end it rough, or you could start passionate, go in rough, and then end it passionate. You know what I mean?
I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. It's like an intimate level. It just there's a balance.
It really
to
does depend on the
there's
person.
boundaries.
There's
you know what I mean?
boundaries.
There's boundaries. So it just depends on what your
Maybe I
partner
make love
likes.
with my girl, but if I'm just dating, then I'm rough. Fucking.
You're just fucking.
Well, I'll find out when you get that. You get there. So
I'll report to you back from Chispa.
thank you very much.
FaceTime us.
I just don't want to take him out to
Ew,
eat,
I
though.
don't
You
want-
know.
What you mean?
I don't.
You don't do aftercare then.
Yeah,
I don't.
aftercare
Before or
matters,
after?
dog.
Aftercare.
That shit
Aftercare matters.
matters.
Like-
I already got the pad.
You know, like once after you like everything's said and finished, like what's after
I have
that,
everything
you
already
know?
goes to
What's after
myself.
that?
Besides
Fucking
money.
glass of water.
Well,
Wait, what?
He's like aftercare, like you know, after it's all said.
it's
and
more
done,
for like the
it's
mental
a glass
state.
of fucking water
And
and
a
get ready for
cigarette.
round 2.
Smoke a blunt, come back.
You know, get ready for
the
round
homie,
3. You
Daylight
better
Grim-
be showered
Daylight
up
Grim
because
hit a
them
point,
toes be
bro.
looking yummy.
After 10, 15
Fuck.
minute break, bro, you back in
No,
there.
I did agree. I never gave my thoughts last week on that shit when it was the how long, you know, after 11 p.m. does sex last? He said 5 minutes. She said 3 hours. I thought both were crazy. But that 20-minute mark is
I mean, that's the average sex.
30 minutes.
That's the average sex.
Like,
It's
what,
20 minutes.
15, 20.
Yeah, 20, 30.
I don't know, bro. I mean,
I mean, if you're drunk, I'd be like, well, is it? I don't know. Like,
My cousin,
I keep my comments to myself.
my cousin responded and she was like, before or after kids?
after kids,
I don't
2
know.
minutes.
After kids is always like quickie. Wherever you can get it in.
Wow.
Even the mouth?
Wherever you can get it in.
The
Like,
booty hole?
we're playing hide and seek, kids. See if you can find us. Run to the car real quick. Hurry up. You know what I mean?
Oh, found you. Fuck, we're done.
No, we're practicing football.
We're washing dishes in the dishwasher.
What's up, guys? Sorry.
Why do I hear clapping?
We're watching a movie.
Shut the fuck up
It's not even started yet.
Why are they clapping?
Why are they clapping?
Wait, we're going to call that person or
Oh, you want
not?
to call him?
You, are you down?
Hurry up. Let's do this.
And then we're going to palabra del dia.
Yes.
See if he even answers, dog.
Uh-oh.
Fuck you and your
Connected.
podcast.
I'm nervous. I haven't typed it. I blocked him and everything.
Fuck that bitch.
I'm going to get my closure.
You're going to be like, you're on Sorry No Listen.
No, you're gonna.
He's my boy, too, dog.
Do it.
He's not going to answer. He's all in love right now.
Where you at? You want to go do the podcast with Chris or what?
Hey, you're on fucking Sorry No Siento right now, dog.
What's up, baby daddy?
Is that Chris?
What up, perrita?
Hey.
We're here to air all this shit out right now, Jerry Springer style. Let's go.
Talking after I called it out several fucking times. Wow.
Hey, why? Hey, babe, why are we getting to that point? Dog? Come on,
It hurt my
bro.
feelings, bro.
I'm
hurt.
hurt. You're hurt. You're hurt.
I'm hurt.
You're hurt. All right. We'll lay it all out.
Whoa,
Get that
whoa,
closure.
I want to do it in person. I don't want to do it over the phone. I want to talk to him in person. That's
We're
not
in
in
person
person
right now. We on fucking
That's not
TV
in
and everything,
person.
bro. We fucking like 12
Bro,
hours
that's
deep
not in
right
person though, dog. Like in person, we sit down, you know, we communicate and we hash it out.
now. We sitting.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Hey, Edgar. Hey, you
Bro,
know you did me dirty.
hold on. Don't even go there. Because I hooked you up with the AC job. I could have charged you out some lot, but I hooked you up bad, dog.
Oh, so now you're bringing up old shit.
Well, no,
before
it's
my
not
dad
even that,
passed.
bro. You know I was starting a career, and I was literally starting a career, and I wouldn't have a choice to go home or not. I was an apprentice. So if they had me out late working, they had me out late working.
That's fine. That's super fine. You could have just been
Bro,
like,
but
bro,
I tried to
can't
call
do
you
it.
afterwards, you didn't answer.
Oh, now we're lying. See, that's why I don't want to talk. Cause you can't own up to
Well,
that.
yeah,
Like,
I told you.
fucked
Yeah,
up.
I just started a brand new career.
You didn't tell me shit.
Bro,
You
I
haven't
even
told me
hit you
shit.
up, and you don't answer.
I know you did. After you hear what I remember I said on the pod.
Bro.
But what happened? That same week you couldn't even be like, yo, bro, my bad. You couldn't even do that shit 2 days later. You left me
Bro,
on ghost,
really?
dog. I even texted you and was like, the least you could have said was I can't do it.
When I first
The common
started my
courtesy.
career, I was coming home at 3, 4 in the morning, waking up and going back to work and still working.
But see, look you're deflecting, bro. That's fine. I understand that. You could have texted me and said, bro, I won't be able to do it anymore. You left me ghost, dog. When I was the most vulnerable, I gave you the whole cheese man. I had just told you everything that happened to me. And you were like, I got you, and you didn't got me, and that's cool. That's cool if you're having your business, your career, whatever. That's fine. I get it. But you couldn't have just sent me a text and been like, bro, I won't be able to do it after all. Have your homie get it. You couldn't even just send me that. You couldn't do
You're
that.
completely 100% right. You're completely 100% right. But you have to understand my thing too. What was going on? I was working, dog. I wasn't out and about. I was working. I couldn't be on my phone.
Bro, you never hit me back. Like, I get you, but you never hit me back. You could have been working till 4 a.m. You could a simple text at 6 p.m. could have been like, bro, I can't do it.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
We had this conversation, remember?
Yeah, but and then right now we have to like not beef it out, and obviously he knew that he fucked
He's
up.
admitting to it.
He's
But
admitted
he's
to
all-
it.
he's
No,
all-
but he's trying to flip it and say, I'm not saying you're not doing shit, dog. I'm not saying that shit. But you were my fucking brother at one point. Everyone at work will always talk shit about you. Oh, he ain't this, he ain't that. That's my homie though.
But
That's my
see,
homie. I
this
really
is the
considered
thing.
you a
This is-
brother. And you did me like that? That's not brotherly, bro.
this
It
is
really
what-
ain't.
He was here. Hey, he was
That's
here.
why I didn't want to talk to you because I
Hold
felt like
on,
there was no
but
need to talk
this
to you.
Is the thing.
was
This
your
is
New Year's
where
Day?
I will feel sentido, dog. Because I should have told you. I've always told you, dog. Bro, you always were like a brother to me too. Even though that one New Year's we spent together, just me and you that New Year's. You remember? We were just kicking at your pad before you started all your podcasts.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
but then for you I understand I hurt you, but for you to not hear me out like that, I felt the type of way, dog. In my heart, and like you say, oh, I left you at your lowest, bro. I've always been there for you. One time I slip up, and you're gonna hold me against that and not even give me a second chance. But see, the thing is,
Because you gave me
I'm gonna be
your
honest with
word,
you.
dog.
I really want to sit down and talk with you. I'm not gonna lie. I literally just got to Texas. I'm at Fort Worth, Texas right now. I know with my lady right now. Yeah, I'm in Texas.
You got a lady? What the fuck?
Told you he's in love.
Look, bottom point is this. Obviously, we're in the right page right now to
Yeah.
fix this friendship. He knew he fucked up. He knows what he did wrong. You also have to admit that he's apologizing to you and
But-
just
And
at a
the thing
perfect
is,
time
I
and place.
really want to sit
when he
down
gets
and
back,
talk to you.
talk to each other. Yeah. But this is a beginning for both of you guys. So just know that we'll find the right place for both of you to talk and just make peace and
Just make peace.
Because
Yeah,
you know,
that's
at the end of the day,
it.
dog, I've always been there for you, and I always looked out for you. Like I've always done everything. Like I will do anything for you, and that's the thing.
Obviously not.
okay, well, ooh, que la frega. But look,
Feels like a relationship.
I know.
that was me in the
Nah, that
beginning.
shit,
of
that
everything.
shit really.
No, I understand. Yeah, and I
I
told
get
you, I
that. It
apologize.
hurt, yeah.
I'm 100% sure you are right. I could have hit you up and told you, hey, I can't make it. But honestly, I don't expect you to understand what I was doing at the time. I was an apprentice, bro. I was in the trenches. Like they had me digging, they had me doing all the slave shit. So I really didn't have no time. I was,
But that-
bro, getting home late as hell.
And you don't have no time, dog.
All right.
But
so,
you did text me, hey, I might do it after work. But then you couldn't just give me the simple, no, I can't. It just sounds like an excuse, bro. Like I don't think there's anything you can really say to really to make it right. Like I think it was your. I don't care what you were going through, Edgar. Like you be an apprentice or whatever. That's cool. That's fine. That's besides the point. A simple communication, cause that's all I would have taken. But you really left me on ghost. You really fucking left me on ghost, dog, and didn't say shit to me after you told me I got you if you need anything. And you did it. And just because I'm saying this doesn't mean that you didn't do shit for me in the past. You always looked out for me. I know that. That's why I consider you a good friend. But this is when this is when my dad passed away. I was across the country. I needed the favor, and you told me you could, and you were just like, nah, I can't.
No, you are right. But at the moment I was able to, I was like, all right, cool, I'm able to, but then work popped up.
all right.
That's the conversation
All
me
right.
and Edgar had.
So
Where she
this
was just-
conversation, have it privately, and obviously it's a vacation, so let's not.
No, you're good, you're good. I was just waiting for the day to talk to you.
Proper time. Well, again, we'll do this privately with you guys. Just enjoy your vacation, and obviously it's the beginning of a new step.
Have a good night.
All right, I love you guys.
All right,
See you guys
dog.
later.
Peace out.
All right, later.
Bye, Edgar. Like, that shit was fucking intense. That was. I was scared. I was like,
I can make this shit worse though, but I don't want to.
no, but you're not gonna solve nothing by doing that.
But I
Anything
get,
worse.
I get what he's saying. He was most vulnerable. He was at the fucking lowest point. You know,
He's trying to play victim though. Now he's trying to reverse
That's why I
it.
was-
But that's the
I was going
conversation.
through my
That's the
friend.
conversation that me and him had. I told him, I go, bro, all it takes is 2 fucking minutes. Hey, Chris, check it out, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm fucking stuck at work.
But he admit
That's
that
it.
he made that
And
he
he
fucked
did
up.
admit it. And he did
Right.
admit it. Right? I
Right.
go, but you gotta
But I think-
understand. You gotta understand that Chris, like, he's passionate, bro, and he's taking that shit to the
But
heart.
no, but look,
because you fucking literally.
But I think on
let them out.
Edgar's behalf, it's like he also wants him to understand him.
Of course.
In a fucked up way.
Of
but
course.
it's
Oh my
fine.
gosh! Like
Y'all-
I hear what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
But he could have just texted
and you're
me.
right.
That's
And you're right.
it.
You're right.
And the thing
That
is,
shit don't take more than 2 minutes.
and
Not even 2 minutes.
And I agree with
the
that.
thing is, what got me where I'm like, yo, Chris is right and all this is that he's saying that he didn't have the time. Bitch, you make that time. You can't have any fucking excuse.
No, Mayori, he had the time when I was giving him the cheese, man. He had the time when he wanted to know what's going on.
Well, that's his time. But I get what he's understanding, and the way that he was sounding super defensive.
Yep.
And
Talk about it.
he's trying to be like,
again,
oh, you have to understand me. You have to understand, and that's fine.
He probably felt like he was being attacked.
Yeah.
Well,
You get what I'm saying?
that's where you guys
Because
has to
Chris
be
came off a
talked.
little aggressive, and I get it because he's passionate, he's upset, he's hurt. He's hurt. I get it. I understand that.
You have to understand both sides of the stories.
Both of them
Yeah,
are hurt.
but-
Both of them are hurt
Look.
because something fucking fell off.
But I'm
They
not.
shouldn't have fell off.
I'm not disregarding his side though.
Right.
It's just I could have been having my apprentice job and doing all this shit. I could have just been like, bro, my bad, I can't do it. That's so simple. Because that same day he gonna text me, hey, I don't know what time I'm able to get to it, but I'm gonna let you know. He never let me know. So obviously you had the time earlier in the day, and all of a sudden at nighttime, just because you couldn't do it, you couldn't just tell me. And then he didn't tell me and I even texted him again. I was like, wow, some homie you are, bro. So I know how to count on you no more. He still didn't text me back. So right now, even he's saying, I called you, bro. I text you. No, you didn't. You really didn't.
I think he was talking about like
Recently.
recently what happened. with the
Recently,
whole
yeah.
podcast.
After what I said on the pod, now I want to reach out to Chris.
Es por el chisme. That's
No,
where,
but because he probably didn't really know how hurt
Yeah.
Chris was.
And now,
Well-
obviously, now
You know what I
he
mean?
does
And
know
now he
how much
knows.
it hurt him.
yeah,
And
but that's common sense though.
but not a lot of people have common sense.
Not a lot of people have
I know
common
that.
sense, but the fact that like you could tell how Chris is, and then
was
once he
gonna say
starts
that.
backing away from you and completely cutting you
If-
off, that's when you like,
if you-
okay, something happened. He should have reached out when he cut him off and didn't really talk to him anymore, even though
Yeah.
they were that close.
If you know how Chris is as a person, you'd know how you feel. That's
No,
how I see it.
I understand that, but right now with you and Edgar, obviously it is a private matter, and you guys should talk about it.
It's a lot of
Even if it
emotions.
takes an hour, 2 hours, and in a day, if it doesn't work out,
But
you
if-
can say, "Hey, this is mi bronca."
I hear you, but if he keeps talking to me like how he's talking to me right now on the phone, why have the conversation?
Yeah.
I don't
Hey,
need
just-
that closure, to be honest.
No, I know, but just give it a shot. That's it. And if it doesn't work out, pues you all go your separate ways. End
Well,
of story.
At the end
I
of the
feel like
day,
we have gone our separate ways.
well, they're gonna do that, but at the end of the day, it's his decision. Because like if he
And I
feels
agree
like
with you.
is depending on those actions, he could be like, yeah, you know what? I don't need closure. That's the closure right there. He's getting defensive, and he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
Those 7 minutes
Well,
said a lot to me, dog.
then that's his closure, and he doesn't have to talk about it
But
anymore.
I appreciate you playing the other side. Like I'm not even mad about it. Like I
Everybody
like,
has
I
their
like
opinion.
you giving your side of the your.
I'm not gonna hate you what you decide to do.
No, I know.
That's just me being petty, too.
We potting. I like how you playing the
It's
other
not
side
being
of it.
petty. It's
At
like,
least you're honest.
it's my opinion. You know, like you have to both listen down, and it's a relationship basically. You just have to listen to each other as much as we talked about earlier. Like there's tone of voices and everything.
Yeah.
Sit down together and just
For every
listen
action, there's
to
a
each other,
reaction. You
and just
feel
like you know,
attacked.
bro. He knows he fucked up. He knows that.
He's
But at the
admitting it.
same time, you're constantly throwing at him, constantly.
I'm not, bro. I'm not. He knows he fucked up, but now he's trying to throw the whole. I was busy.
And I
Just
and
own
I see
up
your point
to
of
it. Just
view,
own
so-
up to it, bro. Own up to maybe one day I will be like, oh,
But he
it
kind
is
of
what it
did
is.
though. He's like, yeah, I did
He did.
fuck up.
He did.
But then why keep saying it don't matter?
Because
it
he-
don't matter. It don't
because
matter. It don't
he
matter.
felt
He
like
also
was
wants
being
to
attacked.
feel like I know fucked up, understand in a weird way, in his own way, but he just wants to be
Understood.
yeah.
But he was saying like,
He
oh,
wa-
I understand that, but you could have just had like 2 minutes of your time, either in
You're right.
when you wake
No,
up
you're
or
right.
something
You're,
like
you're
that. that-
totally right.
totally
he,
right.
he said it himself. Like
I
he
had a
understood it.
I had a conversation with him about that. I'm like, bro, honestly, you fucked up. I told him straight out, I'm like, you fucked up. I go, and because, and I'm gonna tell you why. I go, you're my homie. You're like a little brother to me. You fucked up because all it took
It was a text.
A text.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't. I go, he might have been upset or whatever at the moment, but at least you fucking reach out to him, told him, yeah, he's like, yeah, I did fuck up in that.
I
part.
think what it is it's, there's a friendship that was
ego.
so strong there, and it just went.
because someone got hurt.
I know
It sounded
Edgar wants
like-
to fix it, but you're hurt, and
And he's not ready for that.
Well,
You're not
honestly,
ready for
I
it?
think I would have looked past it so fast if it wasn't because of what I was going through.
I didn't understand. That was it was big.
Trauma-
it
was a
wasn't
traumatic-
something small. It was dramatic. So that's what hurts you the most, and I
And
understand.
that's
that.
why it tainted my whole view on like when someone dies, I'm like, if you need anything, reach out to me, I'll help you out.
Right.
And that's what fucked it up. I was like, damn, I finally cashed in that favor, because I think people usually tell you that when they think that you're not gonna tell them that you need help with anything, and I actually needed help with something. Gave me his word, and he couldn't even give me his word to say I can't do it after all.
I just think
that's why it hurts me.
I just think when people say that shit, like me personally, when I say like I got you, if I can do it, I got you. That's how I say it.
Right.
If I can do it, I got you. But I'm gonna fucking let you know, hey, dude, you know what?
I can't.
I don't know if I can do it. Let me figure it out.
I'll get back to
whatever.
you.
That's why I never
you
tell
need a
anybody
ride
that.
to the fucking airport. I got you. But you're gonna have to wait till I get. This is the time I get off work. This is the time I have my kids. I got you. If you don't want to do that, let me know. Figure it out. If you can't find a ride, I'll find a ride for you. Or fuck it, I'll pitch in for an Uber for you. Whatever the fuck. But I'm gonna help you out.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I
I'm
agree.
gonna try to figure it out.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And I'm that type of person. Like I'm not just gonna be like, hey, dude, I got you.
And
You
don't
know,
show up.
and then fucking just disappear.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna be straight up with you. Look, bro, just understand. I got kids. I got my own fucking job. If I can do it, fuck yeah, I got you 110%. Every single time. No problem.
But
That's you wording it so perfectly. Where that's
that's
how
how it should
people
be worded.
Yeah,
He
that's
did
what I
that.
was
He
saying.
did that though. He said, "I have to work. I'll let you know when I get off of work." Never let me know.
But he never let. So that's
Bottom
where,
point
but that's where he
is
fucked up, and
just-
he admitted to that part.
meet up with him.
Yeah,
That's it.
maybe.
Or you don't have to.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
No alcohol.
Anyways,
All
yeah.
right,
Just rules.
last segment before we get out of here. Our palabra del día es una palabra del día.
Amazing.
You need to make a song like the Sorry No Lo Siento one.
Yeah.
I got you.
I know. I mean, he keeps telling me that. I keep
I
forgetting.
got you.
Keep forgetting. All right, today's
Polilla.
palabra del día is
Polilla.
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 Sounds like polillos.
Polilla. Polilla. Polilla.
Special guest. What do you think it is?
Polilla.
You can't even ask me because I
Even
got
try. What do you think it is?
Just guess. Just a guess.
Polia.
Polilla.
I don't know, bro. Because
It's a noun. I'm gonna give you that.
it's a
So it's a
noun.
thing.
Use it in a sentence.
I'll give it away.
Yeah.
I can't, bro, because I'm mixed, so I don't know.
La polilla estaba
Caliente.
enfrente de la puerta de la casa.
Okay, so it's an insect.
I mean, obviously, it can be a parrot.
No, I'm not gonna answer it.
But do you know?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Obviously,
She's
I
looking
think
she's
it's
looking
gonna
it up
be.
right now.
I think it's gonna
Well,
be.
that's a good hint because he's like, oh, está enfrente de la puerta, so it's like,
It's
and he said it's a noun, so it's a thing.
police or a
Person, place, or
vendor
thing.
selling
It's
shit.
a thing.
I know, but I'm just saying.
La
Or
placa.
someone selling something like a.
Well,
Polilla.
that's a person then. That's a noun person,
Oh.
but he said a thing.
So I'm gonna say. I mean, it sounds like a bug in that sentence. So, if not, it's
Bug.
gonna
What kind of bug?
a pájaro. I don't know. I give up.
You give up too?
Yeah.
You know how much.
I'm gonna say cobweb. I don't know.
Cobweb.
Well, okay, so give it like it's an insect. Okay, so does it fly? Does it? Okay, so
It's a
there
bee
you
then.
A grasshopper.
go. Do more.
A cricket.
Do more. At nighttime?
A mosquito.
There you go.
A mayate.
Mosquito.
So what flies at night?
Mosquito. A bat.
Moth.
There you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. Let's go.
This is what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna help you guys get it.
You should.
Let's go.
Finally, you got one.
A moth and a
Wow,
flame.
moth.
Yeah.
A polilla.
All I needed was her giving like, oh, this, and I was like, oh, it's a moth.
That's not fair. That's not even fair.
Wow, what a show today,
Yes.
guys. This was great.
That was fucking amazing.
Hey, you didn't show out the raffle shit.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Remix.
Where is it?
Uh-oh. Fuck. Chris was in line. We was gonna keep it for himself.
Okay.
All right, so I don't know what we're gonna do this, Adrian. How are we gonna do this?
I think we should.
You need to plan it out, huh?
We're gonna plan it out, but I think we're probably gonna do a video of the recent video that you put, and anyone who leaves a comment or not like, but just I don't know. We'll find out.
Shares
I'll
it.
talk to you when we're out off air, but I think I want to do something like where someone picks up a line that we said during the episode. Like,
Yeah.
If you can pinpoint what episode this was said or something like that. Yeah, we're gonna do a raffle soon, courtesy of Pierre. We got some Dior basketball shorts and some Bape socks. Damn. So
They're
earlier we were
custom
about,
shorts.
We're talking about drippy shit. Yeah, we got Bathing Ape socks and custom Dior basketball shorts.
Yeah, that my homie helped me out with those. Shout out SoFi Ticket Guy. Helped me out with those.
Really nice.
Babes.
You guys need tickets.
Expensive.
So we'll let you guys know the guidelines and everything to qualify for the raffle, but we'll be giving these out shortly for the consistent listeners, or maybe the people that just come across our shit one time.
Yeah.
You could be lucky. But all right, I appreciate you, Pierre. Thank you so much for coming through today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
This was
me.
great. You had an amazing conversation.
Yes, it was good.
And shit, I wouldn't mind making you part of the show.
I wasn't even drunk. Okay.
Imagine when you are drunk.
Nah, yes, I'm a whole different fucking lion, dog.
Different Leo.
Rawr. Rawr.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another
What is
episode
that?
of Sorry No Lo Siento. I had such a great time giving
was
you guys this
amazing
episode today. I hope you guys
job.
enjoyed it
I
just as
liked
much
it.
as
It was good.
we had given it to you guys. Shout out to everyone in the room today. Make sure to follow everyone on this room. I have Pierre tagged and everything as well. Fabzilla, Chris X Matt, Renizi, Mayori. You know, the usual tags in the videos and pictures and all that shit. Any last words?
Thank you guys again for so much support and love you guys. Pierre?
It was fun, man. I appreciate the invite and shit. I'm down to do it again.
Thank you for talking, bro.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I wouldn't mind having you on again, bro.
was
Just let us
amazing.
know.
I don't stay quiet, bro. Rawr.
And that ends our show today, man. Again, I appreciate everyone listening. You could be anywhere in the world, but you were tapped in right here. I hope you really enjoyed this episode because I enjoy giving it to you guys, man. I will see y'all next week. Peace out.
Peace out.
Chris X Matt, Fabzilla, Mayori, Renizi, Pierre in the building, yo. Let's go.
Sorry, no lo siento.
All your feelings hurt, but sorry, no lo siento. Can't handle the truth, but sorry, no lo siento. I was too blunt with you, sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Hurting sentimientos, sorry, no lo siento. No manejas la verdad, sorry, no lo siento. Tu franco contigo, sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento. Sorry, no lo siento.